Take away my nice shill images. Let's think about what we want to do. Last time we were left with the prospect of purchasing this Fire Dragon scale. I've thought about it, I've decided I'm going to take the risk. We're going to buy this bad boy. We're going to get a little mildly cucked. And we're going to pick up Fire Dragon scales +2 apparently. I was hoping for +5. I didn't get it. However, we only lose 2 points of EV from this. And our castability remains, like, kind of doable. So, I think we are going to wear this. We're going to wear the Pro Cold all the time. If I take away that strength, though, getting kind of cucked. Not great. Not ideal. I guess I could nuke my dex a little bit instead. Hold on. W. Yeah, my SH goes up if I'm wielding, if I have more dex, which is fascinating. So basically my defenses are taking a hit in the EV department, but otherwise I've gained so much AC that this is really it's gonna help. You'd walk around with RC minus all the time. That man, all it takes is one bad sort of out of depth monster for that to go very poorly, you know. So we're not doing that. Yeah, I had thought about that. I mentioned that last stream that technically is not a terrible thing to do right now. And if I feel like I'm just having so much trouble that the game is not doable, I might very well do that. It only drains us when we unequip. So like we could do it. It's just I don't know exactly how much that drain is these days. I don't know, man. I'd rather not fool with it. I wonder if we could kill that ghost, by the way. There's a couple things there that I'd like to get. I'll wait a little bit on that as well. Let's just finish out dungeon. How about that? Oh, hello. Let's pull you up. Alright. Melee goes okay. Hello, Mr. Gargoyle. One-shotted, baby. Quad 9s, have you considered fucking off? see, all you have to do is buy a gift sub now that someone has bought you a sub. There you go. How likely is this run to end the streak? It was a lot more likely last session and the session before. But we've semi-stabilized at this point, so we could maybe make this work. Hey Gadriel, I am like 90% convinced that you were wrong about the ranged attacks of opportunity, by the way. I've been walking away from ranged things and it hasn't happened once. Which is not to say that it's balanced still, you know, but I don't know. I kind of want to look at the code and see if that's right or not. But hey, how are you doing, fellow chud? Anyway, we just got our shields to 15. Oh, yeah, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to take armor to 15, now that we finally have some GDA on. Or, excuse me, FDS. Oh, it happened in trunk. Ah, I see. Alright, this is mildly goofy, but I'm going to keep getting dex because we're just married to using this stupid-ass sword still. Okay, this is a bit gross. We have Arlek all the time, so the lightning bolt I don't gotta be worried about, but like the rest of this stuff is pretty nasty. What do we have for resources? Wands. I would have liked to have fought that dude all on his own. Can we... Oh, man. This is mildly lame. If I get force lanced into the wall, we could take damage pretty quickly. Dude, come on. By the way, we're attacking at 1.2 and 1.1, which is a little bit baffling. And is slowed by your shield. Is it really going to make me train more shields? 1.1 I would expect, but 1.2? This heavy sword is gonna be my doom. Hey Stormworm, what's up, man? Uh-oh. Okay, that's a problem. Fireball, banishment, etc., etc. I think we have to... Did I get baited by the sword manual? Not really the manual, no. It was just the fact that I got baited by a +6 falchion. Which then became a +8 falchion as I enchanted it. We will see about my doom. I really don't want to get banished. Do we have our poise? We don't have our poise, do we? We could swap our poise on. He's a Reddit mod? Yeah, he's gonna ban me. He's a Discord mod, actually. He can't... I think we're safe to just walk away from this crap. I could get flayed a couple of times, but... The problem is that... Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah. This is a dead end, actually. But maybe my stealth will kick in such that I can... Yeah, there we go. Maybe only one of them will come to me. I definitely don't want to fight both at once. Just kidding, that's exactly what's happening. Okay, we'll drink enlightenment. Okay, unfortunately we pretty much have to roots here. We knew this dude was on the floor. Okay, the occultist is down. We have cancellation. God, he hits like a truck. Completely miss, tail slap, suffer as I suffered, fine, whatever. Hit but do no damage. I have to assume they can hit me twice is the thing, so 60. It's really bad. Alright, he can officially one-shot me. Well, two-shot me. Well, no he can't, because of GD, guaranteed damage reduction. No, this character just sucks ass, that's all. And we're missing a lot and doing low damage, and now the game is pretty much forcing me to use a cancel, which blows. We're also kind of in the early-ish, well, mid-game, I guess. Okay, so the game extracted a cancellation potion out of me, and an enlightenment potion, which is unfun, but what are you gonna do? Okay. That's a thing. Okay, I'm swapping to my dagger. Now I have our poise. Yeah, Nessos can create a problem. I can get an outrageous amount of regen against him, though. In fact, I don't even know how worried I am about killing him, now that I think about it. Like, with our poise and RF++, the amount of damage he can do to me by himself is not... It's not a ton. Because I can just keep... The only issue is that if he blinks... if he blinks at an angle to me to where I can't rampage, then it's an issue. We have fear though, so I think I'm gonna... What's up, dude? Yo! I forgot he had haste. It's okay. With him drained, his MR actually goes down, I think. And that means I can fear him if I want to. Yeah, he has low MR to begin with as well. Alright, dude. That's what I was worried about with the whole angle thing, but... Man, this dagger's not half bad. I could probably just use this and be safer, frankly, than with the sword. Look at these... Look at these nice 0.5 attack speed attacks. Yo! 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 You changed into a white ugly thing. We'll change that out for a Ring of Ice then. I'm just abusing this to get regen. Regen 4. Regen 5. I'm not even going to put the strength ring back on. Or dex or whatever I was walking around with. I was probably using strength. No, I was using dex for the damage. I think. Scroll of Identify. Ambrosia. Yeah, maybe we should have just been using this damn dagger the whole time. Not versus undead, but otherwise. Whoa, hello! Hello, buckaroo. Definitely a positive energy situation. You don't have Bolt, do you? You have Ghostly Fireball. That's fine. Well, actually... Hold on. Dude, this lack of... this lack of rampage makes me sad in these sort of corner hallways. I wanna abuse my regen thing, but... Alright, this is another situation where we want to use the dagger. Oh, that's interesting. He just lost sight of me. Oh, boy! Okay. That is potentially an issue. Rampage is terrible, but this species apparently gets a little bit of regen every time it rampages, and so I'm essentially like the shittiest powered by death demon spawn of all time. So I don't know if we can, God, hit for 40, and I'm attacking at 1.1. I'm breaking all my rules, by the way, by attacking this slow. There's just nothing I can do, unfortunately. Alright, I don't know, dude. I really cannot safely fight these things. I better leave. It's just like bizarre not being able to... That's the thing, we have 14 blades, but the thing is heavy and I'm being slowed down by my shield as well. So the absolute fastest I can attack with this thing without a shield would be 1.0. And so with the shield equipped, they have nerfed shields in the dumbest way possible, which doesn't really create a problem except in the exact situation that we're in right now. So it's pretty annoying. You know what I could do is I could just fucking lose. That'd be cool. Because the Catoblepus shows up in the exact wrong spot and breathes exactly in the moment that I don't want it to. That's what I could do. No, I was gonna say I could abuse the Catoblepus to petrify these guys. I'm not super worried if it's just one, but as soon as there's a dude with a glaive behind him, that's when I start to get concerned. Oh, fuck. He probably won't breathe with bros next to him, but... We have Arlek, by the way. Dude, come on. It's just hilarious, because all this character needs is to high roll, and it's a very strange situation to be in when you're like, oh, please, I hope I high roll to be able to win basic fights. Alright. Nope. This is some old school DCSS right here. Resetting fights. Whoa, wait a minute, is that a barding? That was a barding. Am I allowed to wear that barding? Yes, I am. Oh, baby. Baby, we have pants on. My pendulous Armataur genitals are no longer on display. This is wonderful. I can stop. My character is no longer breaking the law. Well, he just got a lot better, actually. He just went from 19 AC to 26 AC, which is a lot. We lost 2 EV for our trouble, and I'm sure our cast ability got worse. So I'm going to need to do something about that. But that just makes me want to wear more, or train more armor, frankly. Armor skill. Yeah, we'll take armor to 15. I don't know, man. I'm tempted to... Oh, they're shit. They're just total garbage. You know what I'm going to do? I have to get my summonings up, unfortunately. Like, I'm using these stupid imps to save my bacon, so to speak, and I need to keep doing that. Translocations first. It's pretty awkward. Dodging would be good to train if I didn't have -3 aptitude. It's insanely costly. I do plan on training more. Shit. Okay, I'm taking too much damage. That's... Something has changed. I tell ya. Something has changed in terms of monster AI. I don't remember them going after allies as often as they're doing now. Actually I don't have... Well, no, I do have... Thank you for reminding me. I thought I had 6 less dex than that. I forgot to swap my dex ring back on. Whoops. I don't need positive energy right now. Technically, we could be, like, swapping our strength ring on. Sort of... Oh, hi. Sort of in fights where we know there's no cold damage, but then we're playing a very, we're playing a dangerous game at that point. But it might be a smart thing to do. Hey, we got bribe again, good. Now we can duke it out with trolls now. Do I dare try to duke it out with a Hydra using the dagger? Can we do this? I think we actually can. okay. This is going okay. Our AC is at the point where we can make it. Yeah, baby. I have a pretty good feel for when a character can survive in melee with a Hydra, and 26 AC puts you up there if you have some shields to back it up. Drain is powerful. Yo, positive energy goes right back on. This is just a dungeon enemy now. Well, remember that they can only do a max of 18 damage. So, and at least one of those, probably a couple, are going to be blocked by your shield, maybe even more. And so he's got to roll pretty damn high to defeat my, to do really solid damage to me with my 26 AC. And the other thing is I set the imp up in advance so that if I needed to bail, if he did start high rolling me, then I had a way out, basically. Let's just close this door. Yeah, I think we're just going to use this stupid dagger more often than not. Alright, we'll take summonings to 5. This imp was the smartest thing I did this game, by the way. Getting imp online. Turns out summons are even better than they used to be. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, I think you got the wrong door. Okay, good. I didn't want to be in a hallway. You don't want to be in a hallway when one of these dudes is around. We're going to test the moving around him attacks of opportunity thing, by the way. Yeah, we didn't get any attacks, but it's hard to tell because it's not guaranteed. Hello. Well, that's really, really obnoxious. She does have banishment at... Well, I don't have any magic resist right now because of my sword not being on, and we don't have any... Gross. We don't have any enlightenment. This is a big problem. I feel like this is a... Well, no, I'll definitely be able to swap to my sword, but the percentage will not go to 0. It'll go to like 20%, which is still way higher than I'd like. I'll have... Thankfully, that'll give me Arlec at the same time, so that's good. What is this, a trident of electrocution? I'm not real worried about fighting her so long as she doesn't banish me. If she does banish me, that's really, really bad. What do we got? Haste, might. I'm amazed at Dungeon actually presenting a challenge. Do I have silence? Yeah, I do, but I am trying to conserve those for Elf if I can. That probably is the move, but I'm trying to see if there's anything else I can do. The other thing about silence is like if she starts high rolling me in melee, which is not super likely, but if she does, then the result is that I'm just like losing without the ability to potion petition. So silence is a tool you really want to be wary about how and when you use that. But no, that is probably what I'll end up doing. It is the safest option in terms of not getting banished. That's for sure. We're probably going to swap to the sword anyway. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to close the door. She'll take a step and then she'll move right up next to me. Now I'm either gonna silence or I'm gonna swap to the sword. And well, if I swap to the sword, let me think about this. I'm gonna want the sword either way for the Arlec because she does have an electric weapon. So we'll go ahead and swap, which takes 0.5. I was kind of hoping I would get an extra turn out of this, but instead she opened the door. I was hoping the fast action of swapping, I'd get another turn to do stuff. This does give us a chance to see what the percentage is, and hey, it's exactly what I thought, 20%. Well, we do have haste and we do have might. What I might do is I think I will silence and then actually try to go to work against her without any more buffs. And like maybe a roots, maybe. Hold on, what's her defenses like? That damn shield is going to be a problem, I bet. Yeah, silence is the way. Let's just see. Moderately wounded. Oh, uh-oh, okay. Yeah, it's going to be a... Well... Maybe I can... Can I just, like, take a step up and to the right and maybe that thing doesn't see me? The thing is, I'm on a timetable in terms of beating her. That's the other aspect of this. I can't, hey Cyborg, what's up, man? I can't, like, be fooling around for a bunch of turns, because even though I have another silence scroll, I can't use it during the last couple turns of this where I'm silent still and she's not. So, presents an issue. We got a nice first attack, I'll say that. I really don't want to use these damn resources. It's a shame, but I think we have to. I think we have to haste. And I think I actually have to burn a might as well. There we go. That was like a huge use of resources, but I feel like it was the right thing. We have a chain armor of magic resist now, which I think we're actually gonna pop on, so I don't have to deal with this goddamn situation ever again. Well, not ever again, but... Some of the best business partners use silence, okay? I love silence. I can't really do Trump. I can do Obama. I can do the true soap. Chew soap. But I don't know. I've never been able to do a good Trump. I gotta bring you on the stream, Quad Nines. Anyway, well, take off the pro cold now, and now I'm just kind of naked as far as resistances go. My evasion is garbage, but not so bad. And if I change the FDS on, I'm not even losing any AC, so I'm happy with this. And then I have magic resist all the time. Isn't that nice? Oh, very funny, Gadriel. Maybe we can cheese elf. Wow, is there a second barding? That's wild. It's like barding city all of a sudden. Whole game, no barding, then 2 on the same floor. We have 2 charges of digging. I mean, maybe. If I had like a file of floods or maybe a couple more scrolls of silence, I'd be... You may not like it, but you're about to hear my Biden impression. What, are you gonna just groan like a mummy? And then stare off into space and like turn the wrong direction while in public? You know, the funniest thing about Joe Biden is the fact that like people have been talking about his cognitive decline for like 4 years, or longer really, but the media essentially gaslit the entire country into pretending that, you know, 1, he was still cognizant, and 2, he was actually the one running the show. And then all of a sudden, oh, well, I guess we changed our minds. Like, okay. I was called a conspiracy theorist, though, for saying that Biden was mentally deranged. Well, not deranged, but just degraded to the point of incompetency. But nobody, I don't know. Nobody's allowed to say anything that's against the narrative. I don't like this wolf spider. I think we can probably tank him, but I don't want to do it yet. Actually, you know what? I will. Give me a friend. Let's go. I switched to my dagger for the arpoise, and that looked easy, but wolf spiders can hit like a truck. Well, it wasn't necessarily the poison I was worried about. If you look at a wolf spider, not a wolf. It looks, well, you know what? With my AC being what it is, you're right. It wasn't really that risky, but they hit for 25 and then another 15, but also they're fast. So that adds up, like assuming you had no AC, that actually adds up to like 65 plus 80 damage every single turn, potentially, you know, if they hit and roll well. Did I send you Biden ice cream memes? Because if I did, I that's actually based, and I'm glad I annoyed you with them. I thought I just sent you corn pop memes. The bad dude. Oh shit, this isn't great actually. I better just put on my pro cold. Oh, man, this is actually really bad. You know what? We'll go let fuck. All right, fine. Take out this dude behind me. Uh-oh. I gotta swap again. No! You've got to be kidding me with this. All right, whatever. I'm gonna charm him. Let's try that again. I'm gonna charm him. All right, when it says 52%, that means when I do it twice, it's supposed to work. I consulted with my gambling expert, Boss Man Jack, and that's what he told me. All right, pro fire. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's put on not our dagger, our trident of draining, and attack. Okay, we'll put on pro cold again. Based. Not so based. In fact, decidedly unbased. Decidedly terrifying. Let's switch to the dagger so we're attacking a little quicker. I guess we'll just... Oh my god. We love our charm wands, it's true. Come on, man. Come on, man. Get drained. There we go. Okay, do we still have pro cold on? Yeah, we do. I'm just going to use the sword. I probably should be using the dagger, but that's okay. Wand of polymorph. I'll take that. Alright, we're gonna drop all these darts, I guess. I haven't trained any throwing, and frankly, I don't want to. We are not going into depths, because that would be crazy. And now we have a really unpleasant situation where I try to decide what I want to do next. Huh. I could read this scroll and pray that it's acquirement. It is a split floor, that's true. Pro fire. This guy's immune to draining, so we'll use the longsword. Alright, summoning's a 6, very based. Let's take our armor to 15. We're gonna get some nice fat AC out of that. Can you find Hell Knights on level 1 of depths? You better believe it. Are you... Why do you... You know what, we're gonna take that Scimitar Flaming. Why do you ask? Because they might have more FDS? Oh, just Demon Blade things? Oh, yeah, good point. No, it's still not a good idea. Well, this is a real interesting store. Check this out. We got Artifact Gloves, and we got Ancient Chainmail. By the way, in case you're wondering, I am fully aware that a large shield dropped from Louise, and I picked it up, but I'm not going to use it because I'm already having slow attack speed problems. Well, we're going to get the chain. We're actually going to buy a ton of things. We're going to buy the gloves, the chainmail, and the cloak, because we don't have a cloak right now. Hold on, let me drop some crap. Drop that plate armor, we'll never use that. Drop the chainmail of cold resist. Completely ignoring quad 9's very important thing to do. Wear the cloak. Drop stones. Oh yeah, I am still holding stones. Listen, I might need to throw some stones. To get so yeah, it's range pull. That's for range pull. We're past the point in the game where I care too much about that. All right, the chainmail's a bust. However, the gloves are not half bad. We're gonna wear those. We're losing a point of AC off that, but we gained one from the cloak, so that's okay. And more importantly, we're walking around with a resist at all times again, so that's nice. I don't think that MP +9 is doing much for him, but the Synv is not bad. I don't know, man. I feel like we should find a use for our mana beyond calling the occasional imp. Boo! 19% fail rate. This damn chainmail's a bit heavier than the FDS. Okay. I actually popped up this, picked up this Scimitar of Flaming. This will attack at 0.7 speed. And the heads go away. I want to check something. Well, I guess I can't really check it. I wanted to see, I know that draining is supposed to reduce the amount of sort of like extra elemental damage that things like these do. But while they're purple, I can't do that. I wanted to see if the description screen would track that. Was that an enchanted shield? Nope. It just looked fancy. Hey, bucko, that's an amulet. We do not have any amulets. Yo, teleport trapped into the most disgusting pile of bullshit. That's really obnoxious. Holy shit. We do have magic resist, so I won't get, well, I might get paralyzed, 2% still. What an ugly teleport trap. Wow. Wow. Do we have any telly? We have no telly. No, we have 3 telly. This basically looks like a telly, right? I'm gonna get hit by the damn manticore. Getting paralyzed here is gonna be... can somebody ban him, please? Or I can. Ban Ninja X2. I don't think I'm going to be going to that virus-laden website anytime soon. Who is dumb enough to fall for shit like that is the real question. You know? And also, you know, if you're paying for viewers, isn't that the opposite of how streaming is supposed to go? Like, aren't the viewers supposed to pay you? I mean, I guess maybe the idea is to astroturf a fake audience and then somehow that gets more people to watch you, but I've never really understood how that works exactly. Maybe they're trying to abuse the algorithm. You wish. Gadriel, you better pay me right now. Anyway, the options here are either fear or telly, and I think it's looking like a telly. I would like to use fear, frankly. Oh man, he moved in. I was really hoping they wouldn't move in that way. That's very strange what just happened. I stepped away, and instead of approaching me, he just kind of stood there, or maybe he changed positions with the ogre mage. But anyway, this puts me in a position where I could be paralyzed, and there's really nothing I can do about this other than just keep walking. Okay, I mean, I probably should put my RF on. There we go. I know the answer, and it's scary. No, I do know the answer. It's more sad than scary, which is I have a suspicion that half the reason people do this stuff is not because they want to astroturf and like get a fake audience or whatever, and then like have that lead to a real audience. Well, yeah, it probably does work. It probably does abuse the algorithm or whatever, assuming that service is even real, assuming you don't get caught and banned, assuming it's not just a virus, etc., etc. But I think there's also a sad component of it, which is, I think people, I don't know, I think seeing that little number, I don't know, I feel like it's giving people warm fuzzies, the kind of people that would buy this, like, oh, I'm being watched. Like, on some level, they know it's fake, but also, you know, maybe they don't. Just a theory. Yo, there were 2 manticores. Yo! This is fine. Everything's good. You know what? I'm going to put on Ring of Strength instead of Ring of Profire. Oh, that's what you were saying. I mean, it's bizarre, though, is the thing. This is really annoying. That's the problem with the imp, is that he might show up in the wrong spot. Is there a hallway? There's really no hallway in any reasonable amount of space. And these guys are the damn corrosion dudes. Okay, swap. Give me that drain. Oh, now I can observe here. Acid damage max 12. Acid damage max 12, so that doesn't take into account what draining is doing, assuming draining even does that. Many small streamers mauled about not getting exposures like the big names, so they figure cheating is okay. I mean, I get it. You know, the whole idea, you know, I don't even really fault people if it actually works or whatever. I think it makes sense to want to sort of bypass the system and get any advantages that you can. But yeah, the shady bot side aspect of this is just very odd. I mean, I don't know. If you were like if I don't know, I'd probably fool with that if I was like hell-bent on being a big streamer, if I cared about that kind of thing. Then I could see myself going in that direction. This is some bullshit. This is really obnoxious. It's obnoxious that we ran into this exact collection of dudes in this exact location. I'm gonna fail to blink. I'm gonna actually blink. Hey, we actually got a good blink. Nice. I guess that we could go to this corner, and that would be an okay place to fight. Is there anything else? I could make it reasonably far. I could not make it to the staircase without taking hits, but I could make it to the telly trap. But you know I don't want to... Well, hold on. Maybe I can. They're not as fast as I thought they were. Yeah, buddy. Hey, buddy, I think you got the wrong door. The ugly thing club's 3 blocks down. Oh, right. This was a split floor, so... Just kidding. I did not mean to hit that twice. I have RF on, right? Bruh. There we go. Okie dokie. Put the ring of strength on, put the ring of dex on. D15, here we go. Yeah, right. Put the ring of Profire on again. Alright, take one step, dude. Thank you. It was very important to me that I fought him sort of behind the wall, because I know that there's still an ogre mage somewhere around here. Are you... So there was a tally trap on this floor, and then also there was a mark trap. Am I slamming it? Was that... Is it too loud for your sensitive little baby ears? Is that... I mean, I can't actually turn the decibels down if it's too loud. I think I was slapping my keyboard in frustration. Wings of Redemption style there. Clickety clackety. I'm keeping RF on, by the way, in case I run into that ogre mage. Okay, I don't think so. I know for a fact those guys are still around. There he is. Fuck it, we're just... God damn it. The whole crew is here. I just have to go for it, and if I get paralyzed... I don't think it would be GG, but it would be pretty bad. Let's put it that way. I've taken more risks with para this run than I would really like. The RNG is better if you slam the keys, it's true. Alright, now unfortunately we are in a situation where we've pretty much got to go into a lair branch, which is not good, because we are not prepared. Not prepared. I will say that it's time to purchase. It's time to purchase the Book of Callings. My defenses aren't bad anymore. That 7 EV is arguably pretty bad. I will say that the Acrobat Amulet is making things pretty funny. That 27 AC, 22 EV is pretty solid. That's not representative of anything but me running away, though. What a weird situation to have Acrobat now that attacks of opportunity are a thing. Really, really kind of weird. I mean, I guess Acrobat has more use now, but at the same time, it's useful for something you shouldn't be doing, so... Yeah, it's Swamp and Snake. What's my chance of casting Vile Clutch? I bet it's 0%. Yeah, 0%. I want to get that online at some point. Anyway, no, we're going to pick up Small Mammal. Probably not the canine. I have See Invisible all the time, so... How would Acrobat work with AOO? I guess that there's just a higher chance, you just have more AV when you're walking away. Unless they fucked up the programming so badly that the EV doesn't kick in until after the AOO, which would be hilarious. And also exactly like the kind of thing they would do, so... I think we'll do okay in Swamp, depending on what the game gives us. Go Snake over Swamp here? Why so? We have a way to kill Hydras now, so, we have multiple ways to kill Hydras, actually. Our defenses are such that we could just probably continue to melee any number of them with our Dagger. And Snake represents a really unpleasant risk. Like, if I were to get teleported near Vashnia's pack, or just get teleported in general, the R-Poison Dagger does lend itself to both, but just in general, if what are those things called, the Guardian Serpents or whatever, if a bunch of Nagas get blinked in a circle around me, what a nightmare. Fence Riders aren't a big deal. We have we should be immune, right? Yeah, well, okay, we're not immune, 5%. so that's not great. And to actually get that MR, we do need to swap off our acid, or excuse me, our poison resist, which is miserable, but Finstriders are pretty rare. Swamp worms I'm not real worried about. I mean, they want to pull me to them, fine. That's only in the one branch end, Night Breeze, right? Alright. A little bit of a conundrum here. What do we want to do? I think I actually do want to get one more point of dodging and just see if we can get an extra EV. Swamp 4 Vault. Hello, fellas. Okay. That's annoying. Two creatures. That's really annoying. These would be fine 1v1, but I pulled two of them, unfortunately. So we're in kind of a weird situation. 14, 27. If I can just keep blocking, we'll be okay. Do I have fear? I have fear. Okay, this is good. Yeah. Just rest, come back down, come back up, and then we tab. Hell yeah. Hey, that's right. Clearing the intro staircase is always the spookiest part of a lair branch, or any branch really. Getting trapped is no good. We need to drop some stuff. I want to keep that trident just in case. I guess I'll drop these darts. They're never going to be useful to me. Orb of Mayhem we're keeping around in case we want to do some kind of sick, super dumb play. Very unlikely, but it could happen. Not really Night Breeze, no. Whoops, I meant to keep that on. Okay. God, how spooky this is. Because I can get hit for a lot of damage from that Elenoma. Hey, guy. You're not fast, though. So why don't we just pull you? Calls out to the beasts of the wild. Yeah, Druid's Call is the real spooky thing here. That's really frustrating that a Bunyip showed up right here. What's your magic resist like? 2 pips, so fear is not super likely to work. The situation went from bad to worse. Bunyips actually are 150% speed, by the way. They attack real slow, but they also hit 3 times, so it's like super spooky. Trying to think what to do here. Probably we rampage towards him and then we cast Blink and just kind of cross our fingers and hope that goes in a good direction. Oh, and a Swamp Worm. Okay. Okay. Alright. I guess I could do a Ghetto Blink. That'd be kind of cute. But with that Swamp Worm, This is even more annoying than it was a second ago. I knew I should have just abused staircases more. Big mistake. I'm tempted to Vuln Charm. That would be... It would be kind of funny if I actually succeeded in mind controlling the Bunyip. There's nothing over here that can affect my magic resist unless they've added something to druids. Yeah. This is not like the end of the world. I can always blink away. I've got the resources, but I can't waste them because I might need them elsewhere, you know. So I need to resolve this situation with the least use of resources possible, but just tabbing my way out of this is not going to do it for me. I could possibly drink a Might, and that could be enough, but even wasting that is not great. I hate the idea of using Vuln here because I only have the one charm. I am going to attempt a Ghetto Blink where you fog and then blink. I got cucked, unfortunately. I'm burning Telly. This is too ugly. I'm gonna drink Curing. There we go. Alright, we used one Curing, which was not necessary, but I could have started rolling way more poorly. Very lucky Telly. Well, the game has to not screw me quite so constantly, you know. Let's take the staircase. Let's create a safe zone for me to lure things to. That's right. Yes, now the Bunyip by himself. Can we even do this is the question. Wow, fuck you. I don't think so. Nope. Okay, there's more than I would like. The Bunyip didn't follow somehow. That's completely sick. Okay. Let's take a step. Let's attack and get a stab. Wow, I just realized something. I could be abusing Gozag stabs. And I haven't been doing that. I could have... Well, hold on. How does stabbing even work these days? Does stealth even play into it? Back in the day, it was a combination of stealth and your short blade skill. But now I think it's literally just your short blade skill. Which is a bit goofy. Alright, we gotta pull her. Stealth is part of the damage calc. Are you sure about that? Because I could have sworn they changed that. Or was it the other way around? Did it used to be just short blades? You know what? I'm gonna check. That is what I'm going to do. Give me 1 second here. Bot commands. Stabbing. Increase damage plus bonus times mult, where bonus depends on dex. Goofy. And stealth / weapon skill. Okay, you were right. You were correct. Well. Have I gotten a point of EV from training this dodging? I think I have. Well, I'll raise my stealth to like 5. Yo, that's spooky. That's weird. They're not resistant to negative? Thorn Hunters... I thought Thorn Hunters were immune to negative. So that means I can actually drain him. That's crazy, man. Alright, screw this. Wow, okay. Yeah, no, I've noticed. Colliding with this particular combo is so obnoxious. That these two things showed up in the same spot. Because you get pulled forward and then you slam into the fucking briar patches. I don't want to use my last telly. I have workable defense but no offense. Yeah, pretty much. We just ate like 40 damage in one turn because of all this nonsense. I can always blink away, I guess. I don't want to use resources if I can avoid it. Also, the funniest thing is, and this is just a part of dev incompetence, I guess. I actually can't rampage towards these briar patches, and these are very clearly hostile. You know what I mean? Like, no, they don't attack me, but it is ridiculous that they're not considered hostile because they're placed there by an enemy for the purpose of blocking my path. So rampage 1000% should work on them. But, nope. Hold on, I'm gonna take a step. I'm gonna take another step, and you're gonna miss me. Very good. Take a step. Lame. Hold on, can I charm you? How about that? 65%, but the thing's in the way. Hold up. Let me charm you, get you out of my way. Based. The Swampworm is actually beating ass, which is unbelievable. Let's roots this dude. I'm sorry, what now? Oh, it didn't bother to tell me that he's immune. That's cool. Very cool. Very cool, baby. Very cool, baby. He's just conveniently immune to roots. I guess. Doesn't say anything about that. Didn't warn me when I went to use the ability. Yeah, it's very, very strong. Very powerful. No, roots is a 3x3, so. Damn, 60 damage. Gross. With 3 heal wounds. No, it's not even going to show up in the log. It's going to be like nothing ever happened. Yeah. You impale the Thorn Hunter to catch the helpless Thorn Hunter off guard. You can absolutely root something that is behind something else. It's a 3x3. It's like a fireball. Actually, I think that distract was from my ally rather than Gozag. I could be wrong though. I'm 1000% sure. I'd be very surprised anyway. Maybe I can... Adjacent... Yeah, entangling its target and adjacent foes in quick-growing tree roots. Even the description says so. Yeah, he was adjacent. He was one tile behind the roots. The briars, rather. Unless I had boomer eyes and he was actually 2 tiles behind. Hold on a minute. We have identify. What do we got unidentified? I'm actually gonna do. I'm gonna do scrolls today. Amnesia. Okay. We'll go ahead and use amnesia. Actually, getting rid of Kiss of Death. We'll never in a million years be using that. Our 4 scrolls that remain are noise, poison, brand weapon, and acquirement. Probably what we've got is noise or poison. You don't think my roots wand even went off? Oh, you're right. Okay, I stand corrected. I I must have missed whatever. No, I was wrong. Okay. I must have missed the error message or whatever, so the turn didn't even pass. I could have sworn I saw the animation where it explodes out, but I guess I just saw the targeting reticule and I was playing pretty fast. Yeah, you're right. I had to target the plant and it just didn't. I tried to target him and it didn't. Yeah, that's my bad. Plus 1 pair of gloves. We've already probably got our end-game gloves, so nope. Okay, that's unpleasant. I sure wish I wasn't surrounded by bullshit. What's funny is I was going to this staircase because the other staircase had a bunyip near it, but it's all right. All these staircases are pretty close. Hey, based gift sub. Now Gadriel. Now I can pretend that Gadriel bought it and then make fun of him for simping, as he calls it. He says that anybody who buys a sub is a simp, which I strongly disagree with. But no, thank you, Blankenstein. I appreciate that. All right. I was about to say that's got to be the same bunyip, and he's just doing laps, or maybe not. We still haven't proven the theory that I can defeat a bunyip in 1v1s. Well, I never claimed to be infallible. I definitely make mistakes. I should be summoning to get distraction stabs. I keep saying bunlip. What is that? No, I'm saying bun. Am I saying bunlip? I meant to say bunyip with a Y. Was I really saying bunlip over and over? I promise I don't have a speech impediment. I just may have forgotten what the name of the thing was. It's adorable. It looks demonic to me. Look at those teeth. You think I said bunyip? He has a curious little movement pattern where he moves very quickly, but then he attacks slowly. But he has 3 attacks. This is a very ugly floor. It's a nasty floor. Are you immune to negative? No, you're not. I don't know why I moved around her. It's her being next to a tree that's the problem, not me being next to a tree. Bunyan. Dude, I just refuse to believe that this is a completely separate hider and a completely separate Goliath frog. Like, I am convinced that these monsters are just like running a circle very, very quickly. Dude, that alligator tried to get fresh with me. He was trying to drag me to the water. I had to go back and then go up the staircase. Alright, stealth is 5. It's still kind of a weird situation. Like, I guess I can do weird, like, Gozag stabs, but he thought I smelled pretty. It's true, I do. What to do? Go for 9 EV. Yeah, we 100% should get more EV, although you'll note that dodge training is starting to get very expensive. I do think that another point of EV would go surprisingly far for us. If we could get to double-digit EV in this armor, that'd be pretty great. I'm seriously tempted to get more stealth just because it's so cheap. But then again, I'll take it to 6 and we'll see how much. I mean, this is almost free. It's so cheap. The funny thing is, we're not really stealthy, is the thing. We're not like we're just causing distractions with Gozag is the thing, and then my stealth magically helps me get more stabs. and it also helps me get more stabs from these distraction. Like that wasn't a Gozag thing. He was just straight up distracted by my rat. And so that's why summons are just insanely powerful even with low investment. I don't even need to use my fire. I can just stab him with the dagger. Or attack him with the dagger. Yeah, that's still really cheap. Let's just keep training stealth until it's not insanely cheap. You hear a hideous shriek. Alright, bucko. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, these stabs are actually pretty useful. This is how a stabber is meant to be played. You're supposed to sort of create stabbing situations mid-combat through shenanigans, rather than hoping to actually get full-on stealth kills from the start. I don't want to fight the Goliath frog. Can I just never fight the Goliath frog? Oh, we can drop the Maw Talisman, by the way. Hey, wait a minute. I didn't, I threw away all my throwing stuff, and now I gotta deal with this dude. Who can do 8d8 damage to me. Which is a lot of damage. I don't want to take 64 damage. Okay, I could get pulled here. Why don't we go up? I think we gotta duke it out with this guy. The lack of our core is not great. Oh. That's also not great. Why don't we do that, pull him up. Alright, we're okay. Seven heads. What do you need 6 heads for? I will not pay you for all 4 of your Hydra heads. Alright, stand corrected, there actually were 2 Goliath frogs. Alright. This is the wrong website for that. Actually, wait. This is twitch.tv. It probably is the right website for that. I would not. I would not do it. Stealth is still pretty cheap. I can't believe I'm dumping experience into stealth, but probably as long as it remains under 10 cost, it's worth doing. I've thought about it. I don't think so. Sounds dangerous. I tend to avoid things that are sexually dangerous. A rhetorical trap. I mean, I thought about it in the sense that you just were talking about it, and you forced me to think about it. But otherwise, take short blades to around 10 is driving you nuts. I think I'd be more inclined to train my long blades higher so that the cross training goes to 10. I guess it is pretty cheap though. This combo is bad, but is there anything positive about playing an Armataur? I'm gonna say no. I mean, I can't think of anything good to say about them. The rampage thing is kind of, it's like janky and deceptively, like you think it's going to be fun, and then it kind of isn't. But the regen aspect of it is like, I mean, in theory, you could do something sort of fun with it. Play a character that's naturally mobile in other ways, I guess, and you could probably be regenerating a lot more than I am. But it just feels like, it feels like the old incarnation of Wujan Council, but not fun. Basically. I can't say anything good about this species, I'm sorry. Pretty good at stealth. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could play. I suppose you could play some kind of really weird Armataur stabber type character. I feel like they would make really good Uskawa characters, because Uskawa characters are moving around a lot anyway, so play Uskawa, use a dagger or a long blade, get big stabs, I guess. I mean, that's... well, I didn't have any Armataur wins in my streak because it's a new species. And I didn't have any Reaver wins because Reaver sucks and also is a new species. So, that's why. Taking Shay. Yeah, no, this was my idea. I can't blame anybody else for this one. Okay, this is kind of cool. A little safety teleport trap for me to go into if this goes poorly. By the way, short blade is 10, you're welcome. I'll take stealth to 10. The mark's not so bad. We've basically finished the floor before the mark kicked in, so that was some good luck. That's true, Raffle Iron. No, I'm just doing it for the love of money at this point. 2 scrolls of brand weapon. Where were you when I needed to brand my falchion? Well, we'll carry those around in case we find a demon blade, I guess, but... meh. You know what? I probably shouldn't be auto-exploring because who knows what stupid bullshit awaits me on this floor. Hello. Can you... yeah, I was about to say, you can... teleport to a tree. Just yeah, come next to me. Actually, how did he get across so fast? They can't teleport. Is there any swamp named monster with a long blade? I mean, there's tons of uniques that can spawn in swamp that have long blades. I'm sure Donald can spawn in a swamp with a long blade. Yeah, I thought they could, but then I didn't see anything in the what is it called? LA Noma. I thought Woodwheel teleported them to a tree, but no, it just heals them if they're next to a tree. They don't have any kind of teleport, so I'm not really sure what was going on there or how he moved across quite so fast. Wait a minute, did they fly? I thought they didn't fly and that was the problem. Yeah, they don't fly, so I don't know. Or maybe they do and I just have to see like a live one to see that. What now? With the bows and branches they flow, emerging from trees near their foes to strike. Well, that's just flavor text. If they're hiding mechanics in flavor text now, I'm gonna lose my shit. That is definitely not a good thing to do. Why the fuck would they only put it in the flavor text? This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Yo, plus 10 plate armor, strength plus 5. That's actually not the best thing in the universe, but it's pretty goddamn good. It's end game level. I'm sure to, you know, you're right. I have heard of something dumber, but I like to. You may have noticed I enjoy hyperbole. Man, this is weird because like I want to have magic resist all the time, you know. But at the same time, can I really give up 38 AC? I do know a lot about game design, I guess, with regards to DCSS in particular, just by virtue of having played a lot. But you shouldn't listen to me because I'm the devil, apparently. Or so the devs would perhaps have you believe. You enjoy correcting people. Alright, well I'll use my hyperbole and you can correct me afterwards. Then I'll accuse you of being pedantic, and you can accuse me of being inaccurate, and we can both have a good time. Alrighty, I'll put my Profire back on. These guys are cute because they have like a souped up Foxfire, and they can do a tremendous amount of damage with it if you don't have Profire. You really don't want to fight them without Profire. Oh, my nightmares, now the nightmare's real. That is 55% paralysis, baby. Put the sword on. This is actually going really well. Let's put on the magic resist chain again. Alright. Freaking agonizing touch. Alright, we're back in our old kit. You know what I want to know? I want to know if I rampage, do I still have Acrobat active? Because Acrobat activates, wow, there's more than one of them, okay. Well, what if I get the attack, though? Hold on, let me... Okay, so I get that there. You fall into the toxic bog. This is really nasty, by the way, that there's a bunyip here. Roll towards the Finstrider, which... I wanted to know if you swing and move in the same turn, do you have the Acrobat that turn? If I get paralyzed, do I just fucking die here? Maybe. Maybe. If the bunyip trades places, then maybe. Maybe so. I mean, we're getting some sick damage, though. Look at this asshole. Bunyip is king in terms of HD here, so he will stay in front. Other than moving. Well, yeah, but technically I'm moving. I don't know. I could have looked at it just now and I didn't. Let's take a turn here and then want to roll into a toxic bog. I do. Okay, my EV stayed low. Tab through it like a champ. Kind of. Yo, let's switch to the dagger. Can I die here? 3 attacks, 120 damage. GDR should bail me out. Very unlikely to die. I think I may have just risked it, though. Stealth cost still below 10. I'm going to train it until cost becomes 10. That's what I'm going to do. Alright. Come on. Come on. Okay, that's not great. Hold on, you come here. I'll just wait for you. There we go. Are you resist negative? I forget. You're not. You're just not getting drained. There we go. There's a book. Jinx Bite, I remember that sucking. But I should look it up just to be sure. Minor damage and be drained by the sprites. Playful Malice. Follow up on the caster's attacks. I mean, I guess that might actually be worth using on this character. And Enfeeble is just... irresistibly. But it's level 7, so... Jink, I don't know. I pinged everybody in the Discord. Well, anybody with the stream alerts roll. I hate it when I get drained by a sprite's Playful Malice. Yeah, it happens to me all the time. Drained by my wife's Playful Malice. You know what? Screw this. Well, no, I'm just kidding. Hey, buddy. I think you got the wrong door. All right. Okay, we're gonna kill the swamp worm first because whoa 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 whoa, that's Mara. Boy. Oakley dokley, we need to put on our fire immediately. Now there's 3 bolts possible. Of like 90 goddamn damage each. Oh my god, how terrifying. Jesus, really? So much damage possible here. I mean, having the RF helps a lot, but... oh boy. I want a telly. I don't want to burn a blink. I'm going to telly. I'm going to run the risk. Okay. Alright, there's still 3 of these assholes. I am going to burn a resist potion. Alright. So now my resist, I have RF++. I'm just going to swing. Good. I want to move away. But attacks of opportunity are a thing, so there's like, it's actually not even worth it. Well, kind of. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's no reason. I'm just gonna swing. Okay, there we go. I'm pretty close, I guess. But they shouldn't know that I'm here, and if they do, I think we're just gonna have to do AA and go completely nuts, basically, on this fight. Like it's gonna be a haste and might and just Gozag bail me out type situation, because I do not have any more telly. I have a lot of stealth, though, so we should be okay. Yeah, we're good. They didn't see us. Hi, I'm freeing you. Human, peaceful. Alright, we got the mirror. I guess the idea is that the Finstrider witches were keeping him captive. It's kind of cute. Oh, there's a telly. It's down there. We could replace our used telly. But what a nightmare, though. Like I can't defeat Mara right now. Maybe I could polymorph Mara. Get Mara the Doomhound or something and really have a bad day. Hey, there's our actual stealth stab. 4 exclamation points on that. It's pretty unfortunate that Mara is on Swamp 3. Mara had like a +7 trident. Unfortunately not a demon blade. Yeah, but not this time. Not the good kind like you want. I'm not even sure how I would go about killing Mara. I guess I have Vuln. I could like Vuln Poly. By the way, we should get our evocations to 5. Got some weird skilling going on this game, but I feel like I'm doing the needful, as they say. You might not like it, but this is this is what peak performance looks like. How does that meme go? It's more like I might not like it. Sculpt Simulacrum. Well, Oz armor is would have been nice, perhaps. Kind of weird in this character at this point, though, because we're using heavy armor. Oh yeah, speaking of heavy armor, I could swap back to my plate if I wanted to. Well, we've had the willpower chain on because those Finstrider witches scared me. But that was probably Plankenstein who gave you the sub. He handed out quite a few as the kind and generous man that he is. Okay, we'll put on our plate armor. I'm real worried about hanging out on Swamp 3. Because of Mara. We need to come up with a way to either deal with Mara, or we just need to, I guess, finish out Swamp 4 real fast. What's funny is I'm sort of tempted to throw on a Ring of Flight right now. Having a Ring of Flight for Swamp is pretty sick, like, just being able to go over crap like this. Trying to take these fights somewhat slowly. Normally I wouldn't want to be in this water, but number one, I'm large, and number two, I'm flying, so... Mara has very high MR. Kinda. Yeah, it's 4 pips. So you do, if you want to do some kind of hexing to him, you 1000% need to have Vuln. And I don't really have enough, evocations to even support it with Vuln, so that, it's an unlikely scenario, let's put it that way, that it'll work. Really what this character wants to do is just not fight Mara. Well, Vuln is scary, but the idea behind Vuln is you use it after engineering a situation where the downsides of Vuln don't matter. Like, if I had Mara by himself, he doesn't have any hexes, so, you know. So it's a win-win. Any enemy, check this out, I can just eat attacks of opportunity, and any enemy with a ranged, with an evocable weapon, like with a reach weapon, I can just do this and stack insane amounts of regen. I guess maybe it maxes out at 7. I guess so. I know Powered by Death used to be able to go up to like 9. 7's pretty good though. I mean, come on. If you have hexes, the clone of you. Mara can't clone other people anymore. He only clones himself. You're thinking of old Mara when Mara was way more terrifying. They nerfed the hell out of Mara. Back in the day, he was the one who could clone you too, right? Yeah, man. Summon Illusion does make a ghost of you. It's not the Mara ability though. Is there another monster that can make... Oh, it does? Oh shit, you're right. Huh. I had forgotten about this. Okay, you're 100% right then. If I had any hexes, then I don't think the clone gets your wands and stuff though. Stop being wrong about things. I will continue to be wrong about things, because the fact is that because I don't play this game as often as I used to, I will regularly make mistakes that I once upon a time wouldn't have. I don't know, I've always been sloppy on details when it comes to DCSS. I'm very good at, like, implementation, as you can see from the streak, but nitty-gritty little code details and things like that, I've always relied on people like Doesn't-T to answer questions about that for me. We'll teach you all about this game, thank you. I don't know, like, I can tell you all about DCSS, but... The other issue is that something like Mara, you know, uniques have gone through so many iterations over the different versions that it's kind of hard to remember, like, how things are now. And I swear there used to be some other monster, maybe it was Mara, maybe not, that would create, like, shitloads of illusions all over, and you, like, wouldn't be able to tell what was going on. And that was the thing I was thinking of that got changed. I don't remember what that was called, but it was, like, in a very, very early version of DCSS. It would actually, like... Oh, whoops, I meant to switch to my sword. It would actually, like, make you see... Nergal used to do that? Nergal was, Are you sure? Nergal's the orc that used to have Death's Door but doesn't anymore. Yeah. Yeah, they took away Death's Door from her. I'm talking about something else. That would like you would be fighting enemies, and then the unique would show up, and suddenly the enemies would display as something else entirely. Summon a bunch of spectral X's in one iteration. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, for sure, but that's not the same effect. Alright, we'll take stealth to 12, and then that'll be it. You know what? I should put my dagger on for our poise here. This is more shit than I would like. Why don't we go ahead, in case this goes poorly, we're gonna make a Hydra. We're gonna make a Hydra friend. I thought maybe more things were coming than this. Oh, there's more stuff coming, okay. Let's pull out. I know it looks like we can just duke it out with all this crap, and probably we could. In fact, we will, now that we've gone away from the... I don't know, I could get slowed here. Oh, dude, come on, come on. Ayo, come on. There we go. I have our poise, right? Oh, shit. Extremely sick. There we go. You really want to have our poise when you're fighting swamp dragons. I know it's easy to discount poison as like a non-issue, but dude, if you sit in one of these clouds for a super long time without our poise, you'll be taking hundreds of damage. We'll probably get that Phantom Mirror back pretty fast, by the way. Yo, I did not mean to jump forward. That is a Spriggan Berserker. Oh boy. Man, look at this. Wouldn't this be the perfect place to use a Wand of Clouds if they still existed? How sick would that be right now? Just Wand of Clouds right in this little cone. There are so many cool things I could do right now if I had better evocables. I mean, Wand of Clouds doesn't exist anymore, but let's take a trip down memory lane and pretend that it did. That berserking elephant. That berserking elephant is scary. I should probably not be... Thank you, Jinx. Jinx65, I appreciate that. I should probably not be burning Charming on a 27% chance. That is not the right move. Just play thousands of games. I'm gonna Vuln. Yes, 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 which puts me at risk of getting slowed, but that's okay. And then we're gonna Charm. Oh, the elephant trunk slaps the swamp drake. Ew, that's right. What's the chance of me being slowed? 46%? Yeah, because of the will slash 2. Well, that's okay. If I actually get slowed, I will use cancel. But instead, I just one-shot that bog body. Sick. Take evocations to 6. I'm really hoping that this fight goes on long enough that the Spriggan unberserks. In fact, I'm gonna charm this dude as well. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna fail to charm him and burn all my charm. Very cool. Very cool, baby. I don't know if we can win against the berserker. He's pretty hardcore. Okay, we're doing this, bro. Fuck. Is he's not... He doesn't cheat, right? He's not actually fast. I mean, he is fast, but only because he's berserking. Fuck this. I got a roots. Oh, and then, of course, that's when the berserk ends. Okay. Alright, whatever. 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 Dude, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I don't think so. Okay, come on. Alright. Okay, we go up. He didn't come. There's a summon, which is no longer berserked, but somehow has lasted so long that it's still around. Oh, by the way, this should be on M, not lowercase b. Okay, come on, you berserk. You berserk. Okay, fine, come on. Okay, can I please get a stab from this? Dude, get distracted for like one turn. My boy. We didn't get the stab. There we go. Never mind. Just needed to roll decently, that's all. Do we have Phantom Ear yet? Nope. It'd be nice if evocation skill made things recharge faster. That's what it should really do. But instead, it's just, spell power, really. Actually, I kind of want to... Affects your ability to use magical items, like wands and other uncommon objects, increasing the power or success rate, yeah. Lame. I think it would be really cool to be able to just spam evocables a little bit more if you get to really high evocations. I'm remembering the old Picellus god that hasn't existed for a long time, which was horrendously broken and weird, but still, it was fun. Wait, do we have flying on? Yeah, we do. Since 2014, huh? And only one win? Usually that's, people get in this rut where they think like, oh, I'm just not good at DCSS, but a lot of it comes down to just like practicing, you know, and not just playing, but practicing, trying to learn something every time you lose, like what made me lose this particular game, you know, and I think most people don't, it's such a rush to get to your next game, you don't put a lot of thought into it, and that was how I was for a while, but the minute that I actually started, I would even like write down, I think at one point I even made a video talking about what I did wrong in the previous game, and that at that point, like, that was when I started winning way more often, because it was not possible for me to lose without learning why I lost, you know. Alright, luckily this is the only shambling mangrove we've seen. Unluckily, I see a shambling mangrove. It's hard to put in the focus needed to win without being confident you can win. Well, then expect to lose. That's fine. It's actually fine to expect to lose. Just the idea is to, you know, expect to lose while... Fuck, this is so lame. I need a telly. Actually, I have to fear for this to be safe. I cannot be paralyzed next to a mangrove. Yeah, it's not the end of the world if you lose, is the thing. I think that's kind of what it boils down to, is don't let losing bother you, because you're losing that particular run, but you're gaining knowledge so that you don't lose in that same way ever again, probably. There is a very high... Yeah, that's true. To consistently win games, I mean, on combos that are not trivial anyway, there is a certain floor there that you have to reach. And I'm sure it's extremely frustrating to get to that floor. Okay, another unidentified scroll. Got some consumables here. Fog might. If you gave this game to the average person and made them win, I'd consider it torture. Yeah. Oh man. You don't want that guy to watch you win. He's the opposite of the kind of audience that you want. But no, I mean, it was cool to have Tiles chat back in the day. I mean, there were times when there was like 20 people in the Tiles chat of people doing those challenges like what do they call it, dups and does the depths. God, how did it go? It was the challenge where you completely skipped lair, you only did dungeon and then depths, and then you either did hell or you did pandemonium to get your 3 runes, and then you went into Zot, and that was the kind of thing that would attract tons of spectators. 15 no, you said 15 minutes of fame, not 15 players, but I mean even just having 3 players would be outrageous. Like these days nobody even does this Tiles chat thing anymore, I don't think. I guess because things have moved to like Twitch and other places, but it was fun back in the day, for sure. All right, so we found this Hat of Intelligence. I guess I'll keep that in mind if somehow my int gets drained a lot, but no real reason to wear it for the time being. I'm not really trying to be a caster. We have finished Swamp. I am not going to try to kill Mara. There's no reason for me to dump tons of resources into trying to deal with a problem that, is only going to net me some experience, really. Wait a minute. It would net me a telly scroll and a potion of curing. Ah. Screw this. We're going over here. We're going to take out this ghost. Oh, hello. I was scared of you before, but no longer. We have the tool. Alright, confused 19%. We will pop on Chainmail of Magic Resist, and that should make us either immune or close to immune. Pretty close to immune. Alright, melee him down, put our plate armor back on. Now we have Telly again. That makes me feel so much more confident. Blink is really good, Blink is amazing, but there are situations where Blink will not save you and Telly will. They're few and far between, but they do exist. Time to switch to Jivia. Just kidding. Time to go into Slime. Also just killing. Just kidding. Just killing Nagas, hopefully, in the snake pit here. And not being killed by them. Although, I still deeply fear the Guardian Serpent Surprise, man. Let's keep our dagger on, actually, all the time. This is such a situation that I really don't want to... I don't want to be walking through here without our poise. It's a big problem. Okay, that's really good. There's a telly, or excuse me, there's an identify scroll on the ground. More brilliance, which we don't really need. Would I rather have Spider here? We have really good AC, but probably not. All things being equal, I do mostly consider Snake to be easier than Spider, because Spider can sometimes throw these floors at you that just suck resources out of you because they're so wide open and there's just 9 billion things around you and there's not a whole lot you can do except to just sustain through a really long fight or do some stair dancing, which you generally need resources for, and it just sucks. Snake is usually a little bit more polite. Alright, that's a scroll of noise. I'm going to drop that. I'm going to drop this torment as well. Ring of Evasion. Oh boy. Strength goes away forever. I will take the +5 EV. That's gonna do work for me. Okay, likewise, I'm gonna get evocations to a point where it's costing more than 10. Man, have we really only found this dagger for our poise? Big boy evasion. I don't know if I'd call 11 big boy evasion, but it's not, it's no longer baby evasion, I'll put it that way. Oh yeah, you have tele other, don't you? No you don't, you're a... Did they take that away? I thought these guys used to have tele other. Yeah, most things we'll be able to tab through in this branch. By the way, we have not used a potion petition in a while, and so we're stacking gold. Really, really good. Really good stuff. Do you move away and rampage repeatedly to abuse regen? Yeah, if I'm not constricted, for sure. You know what? I want to do it here. Necessary? Probably not. But he's our poise minusing me, so as soon as my regen goes to 6, I'm doing it again. There we go. Did that play a role in the fight? I don't know. It made things a lot smoother. What a funny trick. I had talked about that earlier with the what else was I doing? I was doing that to some other enemy with a trident. Whoa, let's have Arlek on for this. Yeah, because we have Arlek, I think Snake is definitely the place it's we're most happy about getting. Nah, it only goes to 7, unfortunately. Should I just enchant up my barding? What are the chances of me actually finding an enchanted barding? Or should I just save? I think I should just save the enchant armor. You were actually able to stack it to 11? Or are you talking about Powered by Death? Ooh, I should have RF on for this, yes? Oh. There's our boy. The most dangerous thing in the entire game. Well, maybe not the entire game, but it's pretty goddamn dangerous. That blink allies and circling is really hardcore. Yeah, Vashnia can drop a barding. Okay, there's a cloak there and a scroll of blinking. What do you got going on there? You are just a Minotaur fighter. Big boy defenses. Those are some big defenses. Big HP and pretty good damage. Yeah, no, I agree, Gadriel. That's why I'm not using it. I am sitting tight, so to speak. Dude, god damn it! That's my fault. I don't know why I was like, no, nothing bad will happen. Here we go. Okay. A trove that was all bardings. The barding trove. We have Resist cold. Alright, can we melee this dude or not? That 37 damage might make things kind of difficult. I'm just gonna swing a bit and see what happens. Yep, he's... Yep, okay. He's hitting like a truck. I'm gonna AA. I'm gonna get owned by AA. I guess I could blow the 800. Or we could just use Brilliance and Magic and just skip the turn. I don't want to be a tree. I am going to be a tree, though. It's fine. This is fine. We're hasted. We have the shield still. Yeah, it's not great. No, I agree. It's not great, but we're hasted. And no EV. We got the shield still. It'll be okay. We're attacking faster than this dude now, and he'll go down. Ah, fuck me. Maybe he won't go down. Maybe I'll just get owned. I'll tell you what we'll do. Phantom Mirror him. Got that back. That's good. I need my shield to actually do some work. Finally, a decent attack. Actually, my ghost hit him and did that damage. You are poisoned. Yeah, he will just bolt straight through his allies. He doesn't give a shit. Luckily, Treeform has given me our poise, so... Alrighty. Nice. Oh, is that your win there, Jing65? Alright, evokes cost more than 10 now, so the question is what we want to do. Wow. I feel like I actually want to pump shields, which is weird, but just being able to attack faster. Well, no, we're going to pump armor because of the aptitude. We'll get the most bang for our buck out of that for the time being. Okay, fine. I'll finally use one of these stupid potions. A potion of attraction. The game finally put me in a situation where I wanted to use attraction. Was that a good use of 800 gold? I mean, it was a lot of gold that we just burned. But I do think it was, I think it was the right move. Oh, sick. I didn't even see the sack of spiders in here. That makes the calculus even better. Hey! That is a cloak of poison resist. That is worth enchanting up right now. We can wear that until the end of the game. So another point of AC and our poise all the time. That means if I want to, I can wear this longsword all the time too, although the idea of continuing to attack slowly is not... It's not amazing. I don't love it. These lightning scales? Man, that'd be sick. Does that exist still? Oh yeah, it does. Alright, I need you to meme that into existence. Lightning scales on Vashnia, let's go. You know, we haven't found acquirement yet, and I'm training the hell out of, oh shit. Alright. I was gonna say I'm trading the hell out of armor, so it's gonna be weighted towards giving me a barding anyway, so Vashnia spawns and then takes me out. Oh no. That could happen. I feel like our defenses are good enough. Like, holy shit, we actually have 40 AC now. We're not a, it's not diesel, but it's pretty good. this is going to have to function as a hallway. As long as nothing nastier shows up, we'll be okay. Screw it. Let's just take armor to 20. It's completely bizarre that we're spamming up armor skill, but I am grateful that we actually found barding, by the way. Barding kind of sort of fixes the problem of half AC. And in fact, you could end up kind of broken, like gargoyle tier AC, if you didn't have the half AC problem, but yeah, the plus 10 plate's going a long way here. That's the other thing we need to keep in mind. You have a wand of roots, which I would like to take, please. Oh, shit. Take him up. It's totally weird that I can just tab the shock serpents. That's something I should be afraid of. I should also be afraid of Naga Rajas, but apparently I just don't give a shit. With regards to the plus 10 plate, yeah, but it put me through the ringer first. I feel like that plate armor was well earned. Okay, took down the guy with roots. Good, fire guys are gone. We're gonna swap pro fire for dex. Orcbow Spider Slayer. I wish it was like a sling or something so I could swap for Armataur. Not that that really would help me that much, I guess, since I wouldn't be able to do damage to anything, but it's an orc bow, so we can safely ignore it even though it has a resistance that we want. Because I'm not taking my shield off. That is an artifact, though. Hey guys, remember that that gauntlet that we had to skip? Didn't even get to go into? That probably had all the loot that we wanted. Okay, that was lucky that I got to go up without getting constricted. Sometimes it's worth it to risk going up, even though there's a chance. But that could have easily turned into a situation where I had to use resources to get out of it. Yep. Alright, we're gonna drop the Scimitar of Flaming, and I'm gonna keep the Trident. I always like to have a reach weapon if possible. What am I wearing that has Senv? The gloves? How many pips of stealth do I actually have? Probably none. Like, it says 1. I'm only using the stealth to... You know what? I'm dropping Orb of Mayhem. Fuck this. I'm giving up on the dream of doing something wonky with it. Yeah, so I'm only using the stealth to enable stabs from distraction from my allies and stabs from distraction from Gozag's aura. So basically, the pips of stealth don't even matter. Like those don't affect how likely a stab is to happen or the damage that a stab does. Catchy bass. Catchy bass. Gotta play that Zom character. Gotta play nothing but Chaos Knights from this point forward because I've gotten too good at the game. I gotta play Zom to counterbalance my skill. I'll tell you what's weird about this character more than anything else for me is the fact that I'm using a weapon that's this slow and actually doing halfway decent with it. Like, if you told me to handcraft a weapon to win a game with, this is probably the last thing I would come up with. Oh yeah, no, the base damage is really good. There's no question about that. It's just attacking slower than 1.0 is a recipe for losing the game, typically. Granted, that's partially happening because I'm using a shield, but... We're tabbing through Nagarajas, which is really good. Oh shit. Profire. Alright, buddy. What did the damage come from? I need this tyrant down. I am going to use roots real fast because I'm tired of missing. I'm actually okay with using roots up to a certain degree because I'm going to have, you know, at some point, I'm going to have Clutch online. And we may want to start thinking about how we're going to get that online. Or when we're going to put that online, because we're getting to the point where it would be really nice to have it. I would like to be able to go through vaults with it. So it might be that after we get armor to 20, like maybe I just want to go balls to the ball with Earth Magic and Necro. Kind of miserable in a plate armor, I'm not going to lie. It's going to be a pain. Let's identify this. Scroll of Poison, okay. Sad. Sad that that's not acquirement, but acquirement is rare, so it makes sense. Alrighty, well we have rolled right through Snake. Hell yes. One more floor to go. You know, with that much constriction, I think I'm going to try for another staircase. It's not really another staircase, it leads to the same damn spot. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, no, no, no. That is a no-go. We will just deal with the constriction. Come on. Yeah, you come here. Yeah, I'm not going to let Roxanne turn the red light on me. It does feel good to rampage into things and then... Yo, what just happened? You feel extremely sick. I have our poise. That was a lot of poison to... How am I slowed, actually? I know Naga mages have... Wait, Wait, hold on. What slowed me? Naga Mage does not have slow, apparently, unless I just misread the entry. I thought they did, but... Yeah, you're right, yeah, it's enhanced poison. Okay. Well, this is potentially quite bad. I might need to burn a cancel, which I think, for safety, I will. I have 3, so it's fine. I mean, I gotta clear this staircase the old-fashioned way, essentially. Okay, you guys are all... evocable dudes. I just had to try to... I had to try to go up a couple of times there because of that constrict. And that's what makes Snake really dangerous, really deceptively dangerous. You don't think it's gonna be dangerous, and then you end up getting constricted on a staircase, and very quickly your day is ruined. See, look at this. Even the basic green Naga can constrict me. You know, is he a threat by himself? No. all it takes is one constrict to nerf the hell out of your evasion and keep you from moving, which is the even more important part. And so he can create, by himself, he's not a problem, but he can create a situation where other guys can, well, yeah, and with the synergies, those are other synergies that this place provides for them, where suddenly you're not just taking normal damage from them, you're cure our rage, you're slowed, you're taking extra poison damage. You can have your R poise taken away. The other interesting thing is, like, before you could walk away from them pretty damn safely because of how slow Nagas are, but because attacks of opportunity don't even give a shit about speeds now, it's incredible because you can get attacked on your way away from them, and then get constricted on the same damn turn, which feels horrendously broken, but I don't know. I'm honestly convinced that the crawl devs are literally just trying to do one thing, which is push the win rate down. And sometimes they will openly say that that's an important goal of theirs. But then they'll also give you a bunch of, like, bullshit fake reasons why they do things, like add attacks of opportunity to the game. And I gotta say, I would respect it more if the entire commit message was just, yeah, we want to push win rates down, and this is going to make the game more nightmarish to play. And, it's, you know, people are going to make mistakes because it's completely unintuitive to how the game has worked up to this point, and it's going to cause a lot of losses, and that's our design goal. And if they just said that openly, I wouldn't like it, but I would respect the honesty. Did they say that about attacks of opportunity, though? They definitely say that they want to push the win rate down every once in a while. Okay, what is going on here? Oh, you're a mystic. I'm derp. I have force lance as well. That's really frustrating. 33 damage, base 22, fine. We have RF now. Why don't we sack of spiders? I'm afraid to use my I'm actually afraid to use my weapon because it attacks at 1.1, so you might get 2 moves on me. The game isn't designed to be fun. I've noticed that. Alright, let's swap. The only thing I remember being said about attacks of opportunities, they don't like endlessly running away from mobs to regen as a mechanic. Was anybody else even using that strategy other than me? I feel like I'm the one that popularized that, like all my little fight resetting tricks and shit. But I don't know, man. Like everyone, yeah, fair enough. But here's the thing, like, hold on. What do I do about this? Do I have a fear? I did not. I do have a fear. Okay. They made a win rate comment about random traps and nerfing Ash's trap prevention. Yeah. Alright, well, Root's on my own feet. Yeah, no, I agree. They've definitely talked about win rate. I just don't think they did that in the context of attacks of opportunity, and that's very clearly why they made that change. But I don't know, the endlessly running away thing is funny because, like, if they were really going to fix that, they would nerf summons too. But now all they've really done is, like, force every character to get summons. Okay, we have Charm. Let's use Charm. On the other hand, if they're charmed while roots, will they... I don't know if that will work. Why don't we just swing on the dude on top? Okay, he's not rooted anymore. We're going to need to charm him. Okay, 51%. Can I have the third one work? Nope. What the fuck? 4 in a row at 51%. 5 in a row at 51%. You know, actually, I want to go up. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Just blowing through my charm wand because the game decided to RNG me down. But yeah, that is the risk, man. That is the risk of the Guardian Serpent and things that constrict you. It's a very synergistic kind of situation with these different enemies. Nope. I don't think I'm going to be super duper poisoned today. God, this is just, it's just too much shit in a configuration that's really irritating to deal with. Whoa! Alrighty. Maybe it's time to deal with Roxanne. I can deal with Roxanne with a simple silence scroll. And it seems like it's getting to be worth it with this particular, like... Okay, here we go. Alright. RNG. Come on, RNG, don't fuck me. There we go. The situation got better. I don't think I have to fight Roxanne now. Although I kind of want to. The whole poison into Curare thing, that change was pretty hardcore, I have to say. Like... Alright, this must be the end vault, so we're going to exclude that off. We're going to do the rest. Alright, Roxanne, you have Crystal Spear, you have Iron Shot, and it's pretty risky for me to melee her with this weapon on account of the fact that she could get a 2-shot on me and kill me. Like, Crystal Spear twice. The slowness of the weapon is really screwing me here. So I hate to do it, but I think I actually have to burn my silence, which maybe I should have done to begin with, you know. Okay, well, we have stat form, which we don't want. Heavy longsword. Okay. I can tab this stuff. The funny thing is, I'm not used to the mages being the thing that creates a problem in here, but oddly enough, that does seem to be the case. Our armor just got to 20, by the way. Our AC is 43, which is rad. Tempting to take dodging up a bit, although I did say I was gonna pursue Vile Clutch really soon. I don't know. God. It's kind of miserable. Let's just take spellcasting to 5. Get that blink back online. Spellcasting will help us do that. You'd abandon spellcasting at this point. Spellcasting in plate armor is definitely doable, and at a minimum, I do want to keep blink online forever. But man, Vile Clutch is just so good to have. I don't know if I can turn it down. You can definitely win with like a pure melee guy who's Gozag. But I'm going to be using Potion Petition more often than I'd like. On the other hand, we have a nice fat 6,000 gold stockpiled. So that is a lot of Potion Petitions. Like, people sleep on Potion Petition. They don't understand that Potion Petition is Gozag's best ability. It's not the shops. The shops are a meme. It's all about that Potion Petition. Okay, is that just butterflies? Oh, hey. Strict improvement. Kite shield of positive energy. +2. I've had Profire on this whole time. Let's switch that back to Dex. Okay, I think there's only a scroll of butterflies in there. This stuff is not worth fighting. Yeah, that's a fairly strong ghost as well. If there wasn't stuff in here that could constrict me, I'd probably go in and take it out piecemeal, but I don't think it's really worth it. Is this another... Wow, that's hilarious. We found 2 amulets of the acrobat. Would very much rather have reflection right now. Wow. Auto-explore instantly gets surrounded. Instantly. Not even messing around today. Just instantly. I feel like maybe Blink Allies Encircling should be on a cooldown. Call me crazy. You miscast Blink. You miscast Blink. You fucking blink inside of the damn... Alright. Alright. Alright, are we ballin'? I think we might be ballin'. We have 2 Telly, 3 Blink. We have Fog, which we're probably going to want to use to just stop getting memed on here quite so much. Why don't we open up with that? We have 5 Might Potions. We're going to use those, and we're going to try to go to work with those. If I start taking big boy damage, because I don't really have anything that's going to help me sustain through this, then I might AA and try to get, like, haste and heal wounds or something. But we have so much might, I want to see if I can just... Bruh. Alright, we'll drink a curing. These sea snakes can actually poison really well. Also, the sharpshooters, I was really hoping Fog would do something for me there. You know what we should do, actually? 51%, 51%. You get charmed. Alright, fine. Okay, now you get charmed. Alright. We're still mighted. We still have good HP. Spellcasting is 5. You know what? It's really bothering me to see fighting at 14 and not 15, so let's get that real fast. Concentrated venom, baby! Y'all are really gonna force me to haste as soon as I get Cure R8. Dude, that one single might potion. And that's why you really have to, like, 80%, well, maybe not 80%, but a good percentage of being good at DCSS is just knowing instinctively sort of how many resources you need to safely get out of a situation. And you're not always going to be right, even when you have perfect knowledge. And I don't even know if I have perfect knowledge, but even if you have really good knowledge, it's always gonna be a little bit of a dice roll, because if the RNG goes poorly, you're either gonna look like a genius or you're gonna look really dumb. But you can get a pretty good idea of how many resources you need to get out of a general, of a particular situation. And so, right there, I was pretty sure that I could get out of that situation. Fuck. With just... Okay, yep, nope, that's a force telly. Because my blink... These guardian serpents, they're just... Gets into a worse situation. Well, I can't help that. It is what it is. when you move and you basically get dabbed on by a guardian serpent instantly, there's not a whole lot you can do to... I mean, I could have, I guess, stood in here shouting, but I think the layout of this would have prevented that from doing anything. This is not great. This is actually pretty annoying. And they have concentrated venom as well. And they're hasted. That's... This doesn't look bad, but it actually is pretty bad. We have so much gold. I think I'm going to AA just... Yeah, haste and heal wounds. There we go. Now I feel safe. Yeah, we could have rampaged our way out of it. But I would be risking... yeah, what just happened, which is that the little symbol, you may have noticed they had concentrated venom, so I didn't want to risk like rampaging over and then I get spit on and then I'm slowed and then I'm not hasted at the same time, so I wanted to AA to... Dude. Okay. Alright, fine. This is a little bit risky. There we go. I'm gonna close this damn door. Shut the door. Go up the stairs. Okay, you can walk this away if you want me that badly. There we go, rune number 2. Minus telly, by the way. How did that happen? Do Nagarajas just have dimensional anchor? I guess they do. Yeah, they do. Okie dokie. Okay, curare. Probably I should have the curare, but that's in there, so never mind. But only they dimensional anchor when I'm surrounded. Well, I don't have to blink out of a situation like that. It's just a lot better to do so. Like, in theory, I could sit there and just spam potion petition a bunch of times and probably get out of it. Vuln fear, things like that. Like, there's other options. Casting blink was just like the least resource intensive way to get out of those sometimes. And then, I mean, yeah, if they had dimensional anchored me when I was completely deep in here, it would not have been a fun time. I would have had to have probably canceled it off and then spammed blink a bunch of times, which is no good. It's no good. Not a fun time. But I don't think I would have died. I think it would have just extracted resources from me. But maybe. You never really know if they decide to high roll you a bunch of times in a row. So now we're in a really tricky situation because we have to decide where we're going next. And we've still got this unfortunate problem where I'm attacking slowly and I don't like it. No demon blades, eh? I feel like I want to go into elf. Like, I feel like this character can kind of sort of handle elf. Maybe. First floor of vaults might make more sense. Elf can technically shaft me into the fucking end vault, which would be a nightmare, and vaults can't do that to me. Let's do vaults 1 through 4, or maybe vaults 1, just vaults 1, see how it goes. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have this slow-ass weapon on. Let me just take 1,000,000 years to defeat this single Catoblepus. Nah. Desolation of Salt is here. There's just no fucking way. There's no way this character can handle Desolation of Salt right now, which is a shame because there's like a million artifacts in there. Like it could make or break the character. Whoa, is this a treasure trove in here? I can tell by the floor. Ouch. What you want there, Mr. Treasure Trove? Oh, he just wants the slimy rune. Okay. That's kind of cool. Hey, nice. Drink 65. Very good. That's half the battle. So just going into the Desolation of Salt is actually kind of dangerous. I guess you can leave immediately, but... I don't know. I don't even know if we're going to make it there in time. Oh. 15 fighting achieved. I'm going to take spellcasting to 6. Blink is 24%. Take translocations to 7. I mean, translocations has a 0 aptitude. That's not bad. Okay, alright. Alright. Dude. Oh, it's happening. I am getting rampaged over the staircase. I said that would happen at least once during this run. You know, as you can see, even getting to the damn Desolation of Salt on this character is miserable, and I'm not gonna take tremendous risks to get there. I am going to rest here. Hear the whistling of a distant wind. Like, that's like a really good way to lose your character, typically, is to take risks trying to make it to a portal vault. Troll is the best race, Zom is the best god, all other opinions are wrong. Troll is actually pretty good, in the early game anyway. Has an awkward hump to get over in the mid-game. And with attacks of opportunity, I think they're less good than they used to be, but they're still pretty strong. Well, that's annoying. Okay. I'd really like there to not be so many tiles in front of me, because I want to blink. Here we go. Haha. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of lame that I'm probably not even going to get to check out the Desolation of Salt, but there's literally nothing this character can do to safely make it there on time, as far as I can tell. I just kind of have to fight my way through this stuff carefully, and if I make it, I make it. If I don't, then I don't. Like, we're getting pretty strong. Our AC is outrageous. But we still can't really tab into deep troll packs right now. If we had, like, 5 to 10 more points of EV, the funny thing is we probably could. I'm actually going to take translocations to 8. Let's get real serious, Blink. Salt is immensely dangerous. Oh yeah, don't you don't got to tell me. I'm aware. Well, we have some things in our favor. We actually do have Arlek from this sword. By the way, we made it. Uh-oh, the dart slug died to the salt. So the deal is that there's just a lot of crap in here that affects mobility. That's sort of the bottom line, really. I don't know, man. We have might. We don't have any haste. The other thing is we have like so much gold. So if it's a question of survival, we can at least potion petition and get haste online beforehand. Get some heal wounds in the middle of the fight. Well, looking is... If we go in, we're not going to see any artifacts unless we win this place. You know, the entrance is just... Well, it's desolate. But the individual little... Did they change the art here? Hear a shout. I think I'm... Yeah, I think I'm going to use a preemptive might potion. Because I don't... Typically you get swarmed by all kinds of shit. These Myrmidons... Oh shit. He's different. I thought he was, he's different than I remembered. I was thinking of the other one. We need to kill this dude fast. He can agony me. Christ. Okay, I'm MR/Tude. He can spam confuse on me now. Using sack. And then... If he agonies me, that's a problem. We're just gonna swing. Yeah, I resisted. Based. Can I please, Well, my Tarantella is confusing enemies. That's cool. Can I please just get a swing with my giant might damage? We have tons of curing, so... Yep, that's a problem. Dude, I cannot believe the fact that he's not down. That is incredible, actually. Let's drink heal wounds. Okay, we got... Hit again with agony. Heal wounds again. Slow. Very bad. My ally should... He's very poisoned. Is there something I can do to guarantee damage on him? Being slow right now is not... It's not ideal. 62% chance with the Mind Burst. He's had the best luck in the universe, really. I can drink one more heal wound safely. Good, he's dead. Alright, sick. I'm just gonna swing. Swing. I should be able to rest. Hopefully more stuff is not coming. Alright, I gotta take the Myrmidons more seriously. In fact, I might want to put on... I've never been in here in such a state that my magic resist is shit, so it didn't even occur to me. I don't think I've ever had to deal with the actual stuff that this Myrmidon does. I knew about the Will/2, but, you know, halving your magic resistance is something that won't happen unless they actually hit you in melee, and then you just kind of focus them down and you're good to go. But if they could just do their stuff to you before they even hit you, that's a big problem. I don't like that we had to use a couple heal wounds there, but... I don't know. I think we'll just... You know what this character needs more than anything is just a way to burst down really big threats like that, and we don't have that. Being able to burst down a Myrmidon... I mean, granted, he survived like 8 hits from my Mighted Sword, so... That was pretty goofy. Okay, this is the dude that I wasn't worried about, because he's got Lightning Bolt. And I am resist electric. Okay, translocations is 9, or excuse me, 8 with 9 cost. Get spellcasting up. 10% chance to blink now, so it's not terrible. I might even get intelligence next time I level. Next time I get a choice. Okay, that's the Hierophant. This is the dude I was thinking the Myrmidon was with the Resonance Strike. He does more damage based on how many dudes are around me. Yeah, everything in here is very easy to deal with for this character except for the Myrmidons, now that I think about it. Especially while my AC remains high, which is why I'm playing fast and risky by keeping this plate armor on and not wearing the magic resist chain. I'm a little confused on why there wasn't a structure down here, but I guess the configuration is just different this time. Could have sworn there was always one like right below you, but apparently not. Is that a Myrmidon? That's a Hierophant. Okay. Kinda. We have resist negative all the time now because of our shield, so. I know who you're talking about. He does have some janky ability. I'd have to look him up. Let's take out these things first, so the Resonance Strike doesn't do anything to me. Since there's 2 of these dudes. Normally I would go for the Hierophants first, but... Yeah, he has... What does he have? He has like summon or something. Some kind of summon. I can't remember the name of that guy. Oh, fucking... Okay. Okay, I forgot that there are Guardian Serpents in here too. You can do fire damage, right? Fire or ice. So let's pop Pro Fire up. Let's drink another might. Okay, fuck this. Let's AA. Haste and Enlightenment. I don't care about Enlightenment, but the haste is important. I guess I could get Resistance and Invis too, but I think we can live with just the haste and Enlightenment. We're hasted and mighted now. If I lose now, then I've only got RNG to blame. I'm gonna take dodging to 7. Well, yeah, I'm gonna take dodging to 7. Let's get another point of EV. Okay, I should be attacking the crystals guy. Blast of power comes to theirs, and the adjacent constructs strike you. Oh, there's a Hierophant. Evo? Yeah, we do want more Evo, but I want some more defenses. I had stopped training Evo because the cost is now above 10, but... let's see, I'm still hasted. Okay, sick. Let's take a step. Good, I didn't get surrounded again. I'm actually going to fog so that he can't do that shit to me again. And now we can actually fight these dudes one at a time like God intended. I'm going to spend a turn on curing. I'm going to move in. I'm going to step away. I just wanted some regen. I'm going to move in. I guess I shouldn't step away because he's just going to surround me anyway. No, I should, actually. I should just keep doing this until he stops me. I will just keep doing this until you put a stop to it, my friend. There, he's put a stop to it. Let's take out the constructs. Because Resonance Strike gets dirty in a hurry when you have a bunch of these dudes around you. I really wish this Guardian Serpent would send himself next to me. Oh, hello. Let's take you out, Mr. Guy who can summon everything on the board. Dude. We're no longer hasted, by the way. which is fine. I'll AA if I start taking damage again. Maybe get another heal out of it. I have RF right now, right? Oh, I'm no longer hasted. Or I'm no longer mighted, rather. Let's go ahead and AA. Might, haste, enlightenment, resistance. Alrighty. Yeah, yeah, baby! Was that necessary? I don't know. I don't know what all's coming. I know that I'm still in a pretty ugly situation, so it was probably worth it. I'm gonna get all that gold back from the stuff that I'm fighting right now, probably. Or at least a huge portion of it. The Guardian Serpent has been just a tremendous asshole to me. In fact, let's go ahead and put our Ring of Dex back on, because we have resist up. But like the Guardian Serpent, by not bringing himself over to me and letting me put a stop to him summoning, I wasn't able to have like a hallway fight like I wanted. This is why you really kind of do want to have... Our EV went up. I should in fact take evocations to 10 now, by the way, maybe even 15. We've got Sack of Spiders and Phantom Mirror. Sack of Spiders is the more important one. Oh, I see rings. If that fight happened in the open, you'd be dead. I mean, I'd be teleporting is what I'd be doing. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way that I would take that fight in the open. I would have just blinked away or something. They can't stop me from leaving. I mean, they could if I didn't have resources, I guess, but... Martyr's Knell? The hell is Martyr's Knell? Shield your allies for a time. Soul receives a portion of damage your allies would otherwise receive, and then turns into a flayed ghost if it dies. Okay. a little over-engineered, perhaps. It does sound interesting. I mean, it sounds cool to have a flayed ghost. But, anyway. Alright, we got an AC ring with resist negative on it. We have an unbelievably sick ring with evocable blink, Star Corrode, with, well, hold on. That's Star Corrode, not Carrot Corrode. Boo! That's good. Yeah, that's... what a shame. That's unusable, even though it's a really sick ring otherwise. I have a big rule against using Star Corrode items. Well, that is a resist magic ring. Alrighty. Yeah, but it's every time you get attacked. Yeah, it's a pretty low chance, but my god, that adds up fast, doesn't it? Wouldn't you say? Don't need the See Invisible ring. For now. But there is a chance we might want to swap these gloves away at some point. Like if I were to find... There is a universe where I find even better gloves that don't happen to have Synv on them, and then I'll need the ring. Then I'll need the ring again, and there's not a copy anywhere, so... Not strictly better, no. Because Star Corrode... Star Corrode is just a very... I mean, I guess I could like swap it on really fast to kill something that's invisible, but... Even then, it's like every time I take a hit, there's a chance for me to get corroded. And what an item like that does is it turns situations that would be mildly bad into situations that are like run ending, potentially, or situations that wouldn't even be bad at all suddenly become horrifying. It's like constantly having a Schrodinger's Rust Devil next to you, basically. You don't really want that. I assure you. So +7 halberd, leather armor of magic resist, drama llama. I don't know. I think that this is like, for a regular game of Crawl, you're absolutely right. It's not that big of a risk, but I think that when you're playing for streaking wins, you get a certain mentality where it's like you are paying attention to the things that the 1 in 10 chance of something bad happening suddenly becomes something you got to treat like it's like a 9 in 10 chance. And I think that all right, I was gonna risk him summoning everything, but apparently I'll just one-shot his ass. I think that it makes you look paranoid, sure, but like that's also what makes the streak possible. That's my take anyway. Wow, what a cool Arbalest. That would have been, I mean, other than the anti-magic, it'd be nice if it was a better brand, but RF plus, RC plus, magic resist. That would be a fun weapon to go through the game with. It's not like fully maxed, but it's still usable at +5. If I had found that in the early game on a species with an aptitude in in ranged weapons that doesn't suck terribly, I probably would have used it. It's really good. And anti-magic is not a bad brand, it's just not good against most things. We're gonna risk tabbing this. Hell yeah. God, I really want to take evokes to 15, to be honest. And that, to be fair, is going to give us more immediate power than trying to pivot into Vile Clutch really possibly could. Man, is my Earth apt better or my Necromancy apt? -1 for Earth, -2 for Necro. Guess we could get barreling Boulder. Not really something I care about. Get that pass wall and lose the game because of it. Oh, sick. Alright, you've sold me, game. I'm taking evokes to 15. Especially with that 0 aptitude, man. Find a lightning rod, man. Lightning rods are so good. I love lightning rod. That's secretly one of... maybe it might actually be my favorite evocable next to Sack of Spiders anyway. Just because it's just nice, reliable damage after using it twice on something. A good finisher move. Man, I am carrying so much garbage. Evokes are really good. But you gotta get an eye for like which ones are useful. And I generally will start taking them seriously when I have a tremendous number of stacks of wands or just a nice little collection of evocables. I also miss rods. Rods were good. Rods were lots of fun. You know what? I think I'm actually going to drop the Dex ring. It's about time. It's about time for me to just drop that and have Pro-Fire all the time, because we're getting into the point where I need Omni Resistance constantly. I have the 2 rings of Pro-Cold for a reason. There is a chance that I will go back. It's very unlikely, but there is a chance I will go back to the FDS. What I should have done is drop the FDS before I walked in here, but I wasn't thinking straight, I guess. Alright, that is everything. Wow, that was, other than that one little situation, this went shockingly smoothly. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to drop the Pro-Colds right here. We're going to drop this Tower Shield for later. We're going to drop the FDS. I mean, look at our resistances. Our resistances are completely sick. The only thing I really want more of is Magic Resist. Which is, granted, that's a tall order. That's something I really want, but otherwise this character is looking incredibly sick right now. I mean, our core would be cool, I guess. Our Elec is dependent on us wearing this very janky, heavy sword, which is kind of weird. Where's my negative resist coming from? My shield? I really like that resist negative AC +4 shield, or excuse me, ring. That's really handy. I don't know. I should be able to basically tab through vaults at this point. But that lack of magic resist is really going to present an issue over time. Well, we have... what am I doing? We have this ring of the cockroach, which gives me more magic resist. We have to use that. Yeah, I forgot we had grabbed that. We came to that conclusion at the same time. Yeah, that'll help. It doesn't exactly completely solve the situation. We're still lower magic resist than I want, but we're in the vicinity of reasonable at this point. I think I'm actually going to take off the ring of... Hello. What's up? Oh, yeah, it's getting late, isn't it? Okay, thank you. I have my wife, before I start these streams, I'm like, hey, can you come in if it's running too late? Because I have a couple things I need to take care of later tonight. Maybe we'll finish vaults 1 through 4 before we actually go off, though. Man, I want to wear that evasion all the time, but having the RF so I don't make a mistake goes a long way. All it takes is forgetting to swap one time for things to go really badly. Of course, my evasion is only like 7 without it, so that's something to keep in mind as well. Okay, let's focus down the guy who can summon more. And with this AC, though, we should be able to just tab most things. Wand of Charming. Nice. Anyway, zero evocation zap, like, especially for this character, 0 is a really good number. But actually, in general, 0 is a solid aptitude. People get confused, I think, because it's not like, oh, it's not a positive number, but actually 0 is not bad. Even -1 is not the end of the world, it's just, like, unpleasant. When you get to -2, that's when things get really, really nasty, but you can make -1s work, basically. But 0 is completely welcome, especially in a skill like evocations, which does a lot, you know, on its own. It doesn't need any partners, you know. It's not like a magic school where, like, you get necromancy, but you actually want Vile Clutch, so you gotta get Earth 2. Mummy aptitudes. I mean, don't get me wrong, the aptitudes on this species are terrible, but... Hello, Zenata. Oh my god, how terrifying. She is going to summon a shitload of dancing weapons. She also has a vampiric Lajatong. We do have our negative all the time, so I think she can't vamp me. Can I silence her and deal with that bullshit? Yes, I can. Alright, let's get real cute. Let's, File of Floods, actually. Alright, she's drowned. I don't know how long that's going to last, so why don't we Phantom Mirror her for safety as well, and then just go to work. Alright, you're being a real asshole, so we're going to get spiders as well. Why did she move like that? They have to have fiddled around with the AI. I don't remember this ever happening before, where they'll actually walk away from you to go for one of your allies. I don't know if I've ever... And she's not confused. That question mark is not confused. It's just ally target. Like, am I having a stroke? Was this always like this? Because I do not remember them ever doing that, really. Anyway, that's a good reason. That's a good example of why evocations is useful, because I didn't really use resources there. I used resources that are going to come back as I gain experience. 2%. Oh, I'll take the risk. Likewise, this guy can 1% do nasty things to me, but it's okay. This guy can paralyze, but he's on his own, so I'm not worried. This character's not unstoppable, but he's getting stronger. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What else could possibly be left on the floor? Whoops. Did not mean to move like that. There's a book. Tuck Dance. Dimensional Bullseye. Is that literally just Portal Projectile, but they changed the name? Whenever the caster fires or throws something at a different enemy, a matching projectile will be teleported at the target. Oh. Huh, okay. So it's kind of like a very janky version of casting Finesse, huh? But for ranged only and targeting two things at the same time, like you're getting double attacks, essentially. What an awkward spell. I could see using it, but only in very particular situations. Oh shit. Do we have, hold on, I'm gonna lightning rod. Yeah, buddy, and that's why lightning rod's awesome. Took him out before he could summon anything. Not ruining my day. It's like having javelins, but not having to train a bunch of throwing. Granted, I don't get to do that again. Well, I do, but I have to, I mean, I can do it one more time before having to wait for the charge. But it's like, as I fight stuff, I'm getting charges back, you know, slowly. I'd already have my sack back. Okay. Let's repeat that. Actually, no, let's get the fuck out of here because there is a corruptor. Trying to fight all that stuff while corroded is no good. You have to remember that corrosion doesn't just nuke your AC, it nukes your slay as well, so not only are you becoming easier to take down, you're also becoming worse at doing damage yourself, so if you use lightning rod twice, by the way, in the same spot, you get way more damage the second time. So essentially, I am an air elementalist now, just kind of in a very limited sort of way. God, look at that, negative 24 corrosion, good lord. A lot of this game comes down to finding ways to do things consistently, which is challenging because the game really doesn't want you to be able to do that. Man, we're like so close to being able to ignore situations like this. We're just like barely lacking the amount of defenses needed to do it. Maybe I should walk around with evasion all the time. Oh boy, you're a straight up lich. Okay. Orb of Destruction. Bolt of Cold. Let's take a step. I dropped my RC. It would be really nice to have more than one RC right now. Maybe I should carry around an anti-magic longsword for these situations. Alright, I'm just gonna go to work on him, and if he decides to bolt me a bunch of times in a row, I'll just silence. Okay, there we go. Oh, you're already summoning. You don't waste any time, do you? Already got 2 charges of lightning rod left, where I had 0 before. I got File of Floods, still have my sack. So I mean, you can not even finish an entire floor, and you can already have your evocables back again, or at least some of them. And that's why that evocation skill is just so solid. I haven't been doing much of it lately because I keep playing combos with really bad Evo aptitude, but if I've got an Evo aptitude that supports it, man, it's probably worth... It's worth at least 15. After that, it becomes a little more questionable. Depending on your aptitude, depending on what you've got available. Now that Sack of Spiders exists again, though, you may see a return to form where I get 27 evokes like a madman. Although, it's not as good as it used to be, because it used to be like, you had a whole bunch of charges of it. And that made it, you know, a way to safely do the orb run on characters that otherwise might have trouble with it. You know what I think might be neat? And I might pitch this to BHauth and write the code if he approves it for bcrawl. It might be neat to, instead of having charges for, you know, separated out, sort of like, is this active, is this not active for evocables, what if your evocation skill kind of gave you points in that regard? Like your MP total, only call it like your evocations point total. And then, as you gain evoke, that number goes up. And so it's all the same pool, right? You know, so I use my File of Floods, and if I still have evocations points, I can use my File of Floods again, and then as I gain experience, that number comes back. And so basically this would allow you to just straight up spam something like Sack of Spiders if you wanted to. Not a ton of times. I would keep it kind of reasonable to the number of, you know, like at 27 evokes you would probably only have like 7 or 8 uses or something that's like somewhat in line with the number of uses you'd have across all evocables, you know. But the purpose of this would be, you know, for example, Sack of Spiders, the cool use of it is that you, essentially the best use of it is like you run into a Panlord that has silence, and you know, you're not completely screwed. You can do something to get out of it. Very fast silence Panlord. Oh, whoa. I got shafted. Okie dokie. Magic map. Got haste. Got roots. Please don't corrupt me a bunch, and then the rest of the floor shows up. All right. Did I get shafted 2 floors? I sure did. God damn it. It's not the end of the world. Is stealth worth investing points in for a Minotaur? Probably not. Probably not. I might get like 2 points. Well, what's the aptitude? It's something really tiny, right? Sometimes on characters I like to get 2 points near the beginning of the game in order to have a better chance of just like walking away from certain enemies, but Minotaurs can just blast through so many things in the early game that it's probably not worth it, no. I don't think I'd bother, not on a Minotaur. Minotaurs, they just don't need it, basically. Can I tab, please? Yo, what are you? You're the Arcanist. Vitrify, do you need line of sight for that? Yeah, you do. Well, you need like a unobstructed path. Okay. Still, this situation doesn't look great. Why don't we, take him out with the rod, baby! Alright, come on. Come on. Give me a break here. I really need to take out the ugly things, because they could start turning into the acid version at any moment. It's just hilarious though. Like, the deep trolls can actually do work to me despite 44 AC, and if I just had a little more EV, I feel like we would be dodging the right number of attacks, but yeah, I probably will dump more experience into evasion. You know what? We're going to tell the game not to pick up Scrolls of Amnesia anymore. Yo, Quarterstaff of Distortion. Okie doke. Alright, Susan. Manual staves, yeah, okay. Summon Hydra, huh? You're a storm dragon. You're not resistant to drowning, right? So, just RC, our poise, our elect, infinite. So we're gonna file a floods you, so you can't make any hydras on me. And then you are going to get phantom mirrored, which I should have done before silencing you. Whoops. And then we're gonna actually sack as well. Use all my resources. Boom. I'm a little confused on what the fuck just happened. How did Bai Susan get knocked away? Oh, it was the blink from Disto. Anyway, she is no longer using her quarterstaff because she's a dragon now. She shapeshifted as soon as I hit her because I guess I did some big boy damage to her. So that problem's dealt with. Dodging to 8. Let's see what happens with my EV. Dude, has V's electric charge showed up? That would be a funny spell to memorize on a character with rampage. Dude, I will just bounce between you guys. Oh shit, I should stop. We should lightning rod. Weird moment to splat. Yeah, I know, right? That was a little risky, that situation. Okay, I lightning bolted to make sure they didn't summon more things. I probably didn't need to do that since this floor is mostly cleared. Yeah, this character's defenses are like deceptively bad. Like you think they're awesome, and they are pretty damn good, but I'm dropping the EV ring. But there's certain situations where you'd think you'd be really strong, but you're not, basically. Alright, we got shafted 2x, so let's go up now and finish this floor properly. Okay, dodging, some more dodging. At least one more point of EV or bust. God damn it. Alright. Alright, alright. Core, it's only core -4. Alright, that's not so bad. Let's attack. Okay, let's not attack. Goddamn might. You know, it's so wild to me that I can't do the roots walk away combo anymore. Okay, can I please have charm of 64% actually work? Would that be okay? 3 failures in a row, by the way. 4 failures in a row, by the way, at 64%. There we go. It's really, really cute. Okie dokie. All that evokes training. Hey, that's acquirement. Apparently already identified because we probably because that was the last scroll. Gimme, gimme. +1 double sword heavy. Okay. This is what a wacky situation. Huh. Well, the ring is really good. The ring is outrageous, actually. But I'm really tempted to take the barding actually because it's best in best in slot. Hate to see +0 in an artifact. Yeah, I don't like that either. That int -5, man. I don't think I can pass up this ring. This is insane. Like yeah, I mean, I'm very unlikely to find a barding that actually has anything on it after this. But I mean, look at the ring. I just can't. I know it's int -5, but I can't turn it down. We're just not casting basically. It's got RF+++ on it. There's no fucking way that I turn this down. The barding is tempting, but I'd be giving up eventually about I think 4 points of AC just by enchanting up a basic one. And I mean, actually, this ring also is best in slot because it's gonna swap. It's gonna swap for my RF+ right now. So, but there's just no way. Like, there's no way we don't use this ring. It's just not gonna happen. It's an S tier item even with the int -5. The training that we've used will continue to be useful as far as spells go, just for the sake of casting Blink, which will remain useful forever. So that's fine. Sunk cost anyway. That'll be really useful for Zot, for Orbs of Fire. It gives me our poise, which means that cloak can be taken off if I find an artifact without me being sad about it. And it even gives me See Invisible, which, oh, by the way, we can drop the See Invisible ring now. I mean, we had that from the gloves, but again, that actually frees up the gloves as well if we have a different source of RC. It would be nice to have our core. I'd like to do slime. Interestingly, we have a trove that wants the slime rune, so we're definitely gonna do slime at some point. That magic resist, though, it goes a long way, because now we're actually immune to shit like this Sphinx. You know what, we'll kill the Sphinx first, actually. God, our defenses, though. We could still use some, man. We are training dodging, though, so. And I think we already got a point. Because the devs, hate this, they hate the player, and they want the player to have a bad time on Armataur. Why is it -3? Like, what, did it have to be -3 and not -2? Like, may I have some EV, sir? Please, sir, may I have some EV? Apparently not. Just a crumb of EV, sir, please. Our EV is now 8. Let's try to take it to 9. Let's try to get it back into double digits without the EV ring. Hold on, let's wait for him to move. Just kidding. Screw it. Let's just take him out. He will, unfortunately, move and be really annoying about this, making the rod do less damage. Terrible. Okay, well, for safety, I guess we'll file a floods this guy. If I get paralyzed here, it's not great. Why don't we... Oh, sick. I'm doing the ultimate combo. File of floods, wand of flame, baby. He's in steam now. Which is actually not amazing, but whatever. It's kind of cool. And then we're going to roots all this stuff and hope I don't get paralyzed. Oh, fuck me. He's immune to roots. Hold on. This dude... Okay, it's amorphous and immune to ensnarement. I was about to say that just doesn't say that on the... It just doesn't say that on the thing, but it actually does. 9% chance to avoid the sword John Loppy. but only a 2% chance to evade the Wand of Light, so let's use that. I can't risk being paralyzed for another turn. It was extremely dangerous for me to risk being paralyzed next to these goddamn dire elephants. Say it with me, AF Paralyze is not fair, and should not be in the game. Or at least not on things that spawn basically everywhere. Okay, I don't think I really needed to use this sack, but... Dude, I'm starting to think that it's time to train more shields just to get this attack speed unfucked, because it's getting out of control. Attacking at 1.1, 1.2. Or really, honestly, what I really need to do is just find a Demon Blade and retire this sword. As much as I like the fact that it's giving me Arlec and magic resist, like, it's creating situations that are dangerous that shouldn't be dangerous by taking away my granular control of the character. And it's deceptive, because it's like, it's not a problem. It doesn't look like a problem anyway, until it becomes one. And so it's very easy to be like, oh no, this is good. I can attack at 1.1, 1.2, no big deal. Until I get double moved and I'm like, oh shit, I wasn't expecting that, because I never play a character that moves this slowly while swinging. Okay, EV is 8. We're gonna get it to 9 before we quit EV, before we quit dodge training. And then we're probably gonna go straight into shields, because it looks like it looks like, oh shit. EV9? Yeah, EV9. I only needed 0.1 more. It looks like a Demon Blade is not forthcoming, so we're just gonna take shields to 20. And I would like to know how the formula works these days, because it used to be you take it to 15 for a medium shield, you're good to go. My god. This is the type of shit that I'm talking about here. Where it's just more damage than you would expect. Because things are getting double moves on me and shit. Can I just, you're probably immune to lightning, aren't you? Yes, you are. I'm gonna see if my troll... My troll actually did the job, based. My phantom mirror troll. But yeah, like, I definitely shouldn't be having those kinds of issues, but I'm convinced things are just double moving on me once in a while, and it's throwing more damage my way than I would expect. I will say that the the Amulet of the Acrobat is letting me just walk away from shit for a while, which is kind of nice. Like, I'm borderline Diesel when the Amulet of the Acrobat is activated. I don't remember the exact numbers for Diesel, but it's got to be close. Alright, this is Vaults 4, the next level would be Vaults 5. I said I was going to do Vaults 1 through 4 for the experience, and then probably end the stream. I have to take care of something, so I will be ending the stream. Before I do that, though, I want to, because I'm curious, we're going to look up Diesel. Diesel, 46 AC, 31 EV, and the idea is that you're not, like, unkillable at that point, but you are just incredibly hard to defeat, as opposed to Octane, which is the EV version of that, which is 23 AC, 51 EV. You are an efficient racing machine, precise like a Swiss stopwatch. probably only achievable for certain Che characters and or Spriggans, but nevertheless, it's fun to have big defenses, and we have excellent defenses when we're acrobating around, but otherwise we just have really good AC and kind of shit EV. I am sort of tempted to once our shields is a little higher. I'm really tempted to just beat my head against the wall of my dodge skill, and just keep getting that up, because it almost seems like the best thing to do despite the cost. It's probably not. I probably should get more fighting and more evokes and a few other things, but I gotta tell you, it is tempting. I mean, we're averaging about, with our decks, we're averaging about 1 point of EV for every point that I put into it, which is pretty good in plate armor. I mean, that's not bad. Just max evo, dude. It's tempting. I mean, I've already gotten a tremendous amount of use out of it. I've been using my evocables like candy. After 12, it's going to be insanely expensive to train dodging. Oh, I know it. I know it. Yeah, Evo 27 is hilarious. It's probably a little extreme, like it's probably a little too much, but you're also not going to be sad having 27 Evo. Like, it's never a situation you're going to be sitting there thinking like, oh, I wish I didn't have 27 Evo. You're going to maybe wish you had a little more of something else, but the Evo will serve you. And also at 27, like once you're maxed, Sack of Spiders can do some truly stupid stuff. Like it can pull out a Ghost Moth, which is hilarious because it'll do anti-magic at range, smite targeted. And so you can like bust out a Ghost Moth and just immediately get a bunch of stacks of anti-magic on an Orb of Fire. Box of Beasts, yeah, that's true. The primal beasts or whatever are just unstoppable. Lightning Rod does even more damage. Phantom Mirrors last a really long time, I think. I don't know, it's all just nice. I still think they should recharge faster if you have high Evo, but whatever. Anyway, next time I think the first thing we'll do is probably go into Elf, because we got this File of Floods, right? And so that's kind of like having quasi-infinite silent scrolls. And so what I could do is I could go up into Elf, use the File of Floods if I get into a bad situation, then go somewhere else to get my experience back, because I don't have a ton of silent scrolls on me right now. I just have the one. But that way I can always sort of have a get-out-of-jail-free card for the situation that is LCS. I also probably... God, I don't know. I probably don't want to use this longsword down there because I attack, I get LCS twice because I attack slowly, and then GG character, it's no good. So I don't know. I still feel a little iffy about this longsword. Like, if there's anything I could ask for on this character, it would be like a demon blade with the exact same shit on it except not heavy. Like give me a freezing demon blade with these exact stats, and I'll be perfectly happy with that. You know what I mean? Like, well, I want to hit fast there because what I don't want is for them to get 2 moves on me in a row. I mean, attacking slow would be fine if it never went above 1.0, because as soon as it goes above 1.0, I'm running the risk of them double moving me and then max rolling a Crystal Spear twice. And that's like, I don't know, the Deep Elf Annihilator. You're looking at 3d34, so what is that, 90, 102? 90, 94, 98, 102 damage. And so 204 damage possible if they double move you. So it's bad news bears, and especially with some of the other guys as well, like the dudes that do the corrosive bolt can also get pretty hardcore damage on you as well if they get a double move. So it's a finicky situation. They're squishy, but around them you are also squishy. So anyway, hey, thank you for the follow, the El Combate. But anyway, yeah, that'll be it for the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stick around, I might raid someone. But until next time, I am signing out. Formerly Malcolm Rose. Now I am Dusty Ridgeman. I changed my name because I like to write. Read my books and you can be my friend. They're free on my site, but I'd like some cash if you'd like to be generous. Cha-ching. Finding your way to my heart can be done, but it's my wallet that you have to touch. Dusty Richmond.